Welcome to ZeroPage Homebrew, your best source for the newest Atari games, but today it's After Dark, where we're going to play more of games, trying to complete games, trying to get high scores. That's what we do in After Dark. And it's Canada Day. Today, July 1st.
Happy Canada Day to those who celebrate it.
That's right.
We like it here.
Yep.
We couldn't find our Canadian flag, though, so
No,
we're
buried, so I wore this.
You got your shirt. That's all good. Two cats. I did have two cats. They were competing. Yeah.
Oh,
thank you, the D Train, for that lead up into the show.
Yes, thank you so much for singing.
Yes.
The Canadian national anthem.
Yeah.
You sang the old lyrics though, so you got to catch up. Today we're going to be playing an Atari 8-bit game.
Maple Leaf for you, Maple Leaf for you, Maple Leaf for
Maple
you.
Leafs for everyone.
Yes.
And some syrup. Pass around
Oh,
the syrup.
yes. Yeah, much. Yeah.
We'll probably talk about some Canadianisms today.
Oh, will we?
Yes.
Yes.
What makes Canada, Canada?
Yeah.
A little bit different than other places,
Yes.
other English-speaking places, and other places around the world.
How we're different and how we're the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing Luckyman.
Excellent.
Atari 8-bit platformer that we started a couple months ago. Got a little bit, got stages 1 and 2 done, I think. Yes, many beavers.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one in real life.
Really?
Or a moose, yeah.
Oh, see, we have to go to the beaver pond when we're visiting my parents. There's a beaver pond nearby.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'll be cute.
Yeah. Very Canadian. Hugely Canadian, yeah.
But first, before we start the show,
Gamadev.
I want to thank all the Twitch subscribers. ABD Official, Alnifer, Atari 1974, Atari Backman 50, Beat on the Brat, Pierre Pocock, Brutus Dex, Captain Class, Chelsea Bonnie Mal, Calfman 2D, Chitlila, Crypto Coffee, Cubanismo, Dan, VC Davem, Durjusty, Drexel, Dr. Mukaz, Liar, Dryerlint, Eric Card, Gamadev, Great Defender, Hammers Dev, Araldo Ju.
Party time.
Hey, thank you, Gamadev! Gamadev's getting in early.
Cats.
Party time for kittens.
Woo! Keep going.
Johnny Nitro, Johnny WC, Carl G. Carrica, Croc, 2600, developed for Lambda Express, Mandy Sip Team, Mark Yanis, Marta Lunar, Mike Sol, Mike Catal, Miss the Loom, MK Smith, Mojo Rise, Mr. Arnold, Mr. Fix, Nathan Strum, Nostalgic, Oleana Games, OX Coffee, Prow 7, Coag Ranchers, Raymond C. Ronda Goes Friendless Feed, Reverend Hooleris, SGBU, Smitty B, Spinley, Samiris, Thunkus, Tiki Dan, K Track for D, Taser Payton, Vexrex Vintage, Victor M, Vitoko, VG Double Down, Wasted Inga, Xenofire, XCan, X, and just before the show, the D Train.
Hey,
Resubscribe.
thank you, the D Train.
53 months. Thank you so much.
Getting his Canadian content in tonight.
That's right, Heritage Minute. I think you live in northern U.S.,
Yes.
so you know a little bit of
Yeah.
Interlands Hoo-Hoo. Yep, hear the cry of the loons.
The house hippo, I thought you were going to say.
How many people know about the house hippo?
I know, the house hippos.
The Canadian...
That's a very old reference, really. I think they
This is the right crowd.
They redid the ad, I think 10 years after. But yeah, I mean,
It's one of them-
with cable TV being dead, it's kind of sad that stuff like that won't kind of become part of.
They could always advertise it
consciousness,
everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
of the
D
most-
Train's girlfriend is in Halifax. There you go. The littlest hobo.
The house hippo is one of the most impressive early examples of, like, I don't know how they did it. CG,
Yeah.
green screen, I don't know how they did it. It was mind-blowing.
It wouldn't impress you now, but
it's still
back in the 80s,
Sorry.
it was very impressive. It was such a cool ad. Yeah, very Canadian.
Sorry. Dinner served. Well, not dinner, but...
Oh, he was in the bedroom. Okay, I'm going to close the bedroom.
yeah.
Get out of there. He likes to chew my dresses, so. He's a bad cat.
The ad is called House Hippo. Well, not called House Hippo. I don't know what it's called, but there's
Yeah.
a house hippo in it.
Yeah.
And it's a little hippo. It's like that big.
Yeah.
It's really, really cute. And it wanders around your house, mostly at night. And at the end, it's about media literacy and teaching you how to distinguish fact from fiction.
There was a group called the Concerned Children's Advertisers, and they would make PSAs.
Sorry.
So it's sort of like What You Know or whatever those PSAs were back in the States. but they were like publicly funded, and they had an ad that was all about. It looked like this nature documentary.
It was narrated like a nature documentary.
Narrated like a nature documentary about a house hippo. And it was a hippo that lived in the walls of your house.
Yes.
And it was shown during the hours that kids would be watching TV, like Saturday morning cartoons and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the idea was, the whole concept was, don't believe what you see on TV. And they had this whole ad, and it was really convincing. And then at the very end, they're like, did you think it was real? It's not. Don't believe everything you see. It's as relevant today.
More relevant.
More relevant today.
Than it was then.
Than it was then. And it was for kids. Like, it was great.
Oh, the PSA about the woman in the restaurant. That's traumatizing.
That is.
That PSA.
And that was also another PSA. And what were those called?
It's just safety.
No,
PSAs.
there was a title on all of those ads. It was like... irreversible. It was something like that. All of those ads also were funded and had this, like, we're gonna have to look it up now.
Yeah.
And there was a string of ads, and that was one of those ads about don't injure yourself.
It's traumatizing.
It's so traumatizing to
Do not watch it.
Oh, PSAs are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today marks the first half of the year is over. It's done. It's July now. So I thought I'd take a look at the numbers for the number of games, Atari games made so far throughout the year.
Nice.
This is the first time I've ever done this. I think I've thought about it before, but then it passed by and then I was like, meh. So I added up all the 2600, 7800 games that have been updated or released.
Nostalgic is like, don't remind me, a year's gone by already.
Yeah, half a year's gone.
Yeah, Dave in Cronenberg, a Canadian, yes, probably watched all those crazy ads that we had.
Yeah,
yeah,
he probably loved them. So as people may or may not know, I keep track of all the Atari releases, all the games that come out throughout the year. Mostly for my own good, so that at the end of the year I don't have to go through everything and try and find all the games for the awards. But you can see them on the screen. There's the 2600 games. Usually that is the largest group of games. And it still leads right now. It's 131. So that breaks down to 7 physical games have been released, 50 completed games, declared
50.
completed.
Wow.
And 74 works in progress.
Nice.
Now, these completed games could be new versions of games that were completed in previous years. So any updates or new games, I keep track of. And then following behind that is 54 Atari 8-bit and 5200 games, 6 physical, 13 completed, and 35 works in progress. And then Atari Jaguar, there's 25 games altogether. Atari 7800, very lagging behind this year. 14. Not very many. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a bunch of work being done in secret. Atari's hired all the 7800 developers
Possibly.
to work for them in secret. And maybe, I know that is taking place for some people, but all of them? All the 7800 developers? Maybe. 14 Atari ST TT Falcon games and 12 Atari Lynx games. Now, there's going to be some numbers boosted up later on because there's some contests and game jams that happen throughout the year for a couple of these platforms. Most notably, the ABBUC contest, which has huge cash prizes. And that adds quite a number of games to the list. Then the Lynx Jam as well, like 12 to 15 games.
Wow.
A Jag Jam, I think it was like 6 or 8 games last year. And also the 10-liner, which Vitoko contributes a lot of games to, amongst other people. So we are going to be playing a game called Luckyman. And it's a platformer, and I don't know if you played it with me. I don't think I think it was Erlen. So there is a map for it. This is the overview map.
Okay.
This page.
We've got an overview map. Excellent.
And then it breaks down into the different, bigger maps for you to see. So you'll mostly be using this.
I feel like this looks familiar, but we've had a number of map games recently, so I could be wrong.
So the game is starting there.
Okay.
So you'll have to make sure I am traversing all the places.
Okay.
It should be not too bad if you can keep track of that. That would be super handy. Nostalgia says, imagine Bob Decker's answer was taking a good rest after the quick development of Bounty Bob. Yeah. Oof. I'm a big fan of Canadian regionalism and Canadian culture.
There is a lot of regionalism in Canada. It's not as distinctive, I think, as countries like the UK or the US. But there are some pretty significant differences in certain places and provinces.
We don't have as many places. We're very spread out. We're very thinly applied across the Canadian country.
It's true.
It's like city, 10 hours. City, 10 major cities.
But if anything, that should make things more regionalistic because people are so separated. It does.
Between Vancouver and the next big city of Calgary, Edmonton, there's big differences.
But if you look at the U.S., I mean, if you go to California, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, the East Coast, like New York, Philadelphia, it's very regional. The accents are different. And it's so funny because people internationally seem to see Americans as being like one homogenistic group.
What do you think they imagine them as? New Yorkers? Californians?
Maybe. Californians? Because that's probably what's
one or
more
the
in
other,
media.
I think.
But I feel like there's tons of regionalism in the U.S. I feel like there's less in Canada.
Well, they've got north, south, east, west. They've got
that's true.
Big square. We kind of have one line.
And
then some territories up north.
Yeah.
But you go to Atlantic, you go to Quebec, you go to Toronto, you go to the prairies, and you go to Vancouver.
It's
the
very
West
different.
Coast.
Yeah.
All those are very different.
Yeah.
So,
and then go to Newfoundland.
Atlantic.
I mean, they're almost their own.
They have their own language.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's all the indigenous communities that are around Canada too. And you go up north and you hit Inuit communities, and they're very different from other parts of the country.
Very isolated.
Yeah.
Very different temperature.
Yeah.
Different climate, different terrain.
Yeah.
It's we have quite the diverse amount of types of culture. Quebec, it is the most different.
Yes.
Even the look of the cities there, it's like old Canada.
Yeah.
There's lots of brick.
Yeah.
Lots of European-looking
Whereas you go to
houses.
a city like Vancouver, which is in relative terms a very new city. Most of the growth and development in Vancouver has been from the 60s and the 80s forward, really.
Yeah, and a lot of new development in the past 20 years.
A very modern-looking city comparatively to, Ottawa, where I grew up, or Montreal, where, Montreal's a very old city. And, and...
Well, the whole East Coast is very old and very early because that was where it was...
where the colonies were really settled and all that, But,
People had to climb mountains to get here.
Place to place that you go to, and it's very similar in a sense, in my mind, to, going to different states in the U.S. as well. So, and a lot of similarities. Like if you look at accents, even if you look at the neighboring U.S. states, especially in the mid part of the country, I find a lot of accent similarities between the Midwest and the mid part of Canada as well. There's some really interesting accents as you go across the country.
Yeah, the whole middle of the country of Canada and U.S., northern U.S. at least, very similar accents, spillovers.
Yeah.
And the West Coast as well. It's kind of a transition from Vancouver to California of an accent.
Yeah.
And it traverses down the coast.
Not that there aren't some peculiarities between being above the border and below.
Huge,
but there's a lot of similarities I find in sort of general culture between British Columbia and Washington and Oregon.
Yes.
As being North Pacific Northwest kind of places. So Anyway, that's our little Canadian
that's our intro
chat. You betcha, exactly.
You betcha.
You betcha.
You betcha. That goes into Canada a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get the game started, and we'll try and remember what was going on. Oh, blue. Is that look blue to you?
It does look blue. Is it usually blue?
No.
Okay.
It's not blue.
Oh no! It looks cyan, actually.
Let's reboot. Just in case. It looks white. It did go into screensaver.
Nostalgic says, I remember being surprised by the difference in accents between Toledo and Cincinnati, and they're only about 3 hours apart.
Yeah, that's all it takes sometimes.
Too. Yeah.
So we played this on an earlier version of the game, and the developer told me how to bring over my save files to the new version of the game.
Oh, good.
It did involve me moving literal Atari 8-bit files over from one disk image to another disk image. You want to take care of that?
I will take care of that before you will.
Before we dive into this.
Okay. Bad cats?
And it's a platformer, and you can do small jumps, and you can run and do big jumps. We were playing a normal game, which allows for a lot more leeway in terms of lives and not dying. I think you only die when you fall down a pit and not when you touch something. Can't quite remember. I don't know what this was programmed in. You'd probably have a better idea of what it was programmed in than I would, Vitoko. Probably fireworks in Detroit, since they celebrate Canada Day over the Detroit River. Well, that's cool.
Oh, Detroit, yeah, of course.
Any reason to celebrate?
Windsor is right across the river, so there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, remember where I start? Can you see where I start?
Can I? Where did you say we started?
There.
Here? Okay.
Yes.
I need you to point it out to me before we start.
Yep.
Not too many. It looks... What's below? Does it break?
Yeah, you don't want to fall down.
Oh, do you
die.
get hurt?
Yeah.
Oh, you die! Oh, we don't want that.
Yeah, you can't. You can only fall so far. This is very much like Montezuma's Revenge.
Okay.
Where you do have swords and shields.
You've got enough
so
right now,
you can run into somebody.
Oh, I see.
It can only have 3.
All right.
So you have to get keys. And
Climb up and down ropes by the looks of this.
Yep. Sid? Do you mind getting out of there?
He's fine.
I have to get that
He's
key.
a bad kitty, but that's okay. Can you jump up onto him? Oh, good.
Yes, yeah, you can. Luckily.
He thinks there's a treat under there, I think. Oh,
my
no! That's very...
Bad news. But I didn't die.
Oh, good.
I can't remember what actually kills you, but we're playing on easy
So
mode.
dropping or falling from height doesn't kill you?
It doesn't take away a life, let's say.
Okay.
Oh,
no, you were way too far
I have to
over.
do a run and jump.
You have to be on the edge, I think.
No, I have to do a run and jump.
You have to run?
Because running gives you a bigger jump than... See, that's a big one, so I have to go back. It's a very hard jump.
Vitoko says a game in advanced basic? Advan?
Oh my god.
Advan basic?
Maybe. Oh my god! Fell off the ledge again. At least I'm not being punished.
Nostalgia says, the D-tram, I'm in southeast Michigan, so it's quite possible I'm hearing something from Windsor. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
you're actually hearing things. Yeah, it would be... It's 6:30 here, so it'd be 9:30 there.
Yeah, 10 is usually, like when the sun goes down, that's when the...
There we go.
Oh, that was a good jump.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Does he go for you? No.
I think he kind of goes for you. Oh my god. He didn't take anything away from me, so...
He didn't really hit you, I don't think. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hitbox is very tight.
Yep. Very large. Oh, that took a life away from me. Oh my god.
Did it? Hitting the thing.
That's very bad.
Oh, jeez.
That was very bad too.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing? You
I
jumped
just
to the
jumped.
right.
Oh, I thought I jumped straight up.
Nope.
What the hell? Now I have no lives left already?
Alrighty. That's okay. You need a practice round or two. That's
Yeah, but this is a save file. There we go.
It's a save file?
Yeah.
Oh no.
With 2 lives left. I can reload it, but do I want to?
Oh, there's a
Get
bug.
the bug?
Oh, he's very excited.
Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh, I see
I
it.
see him. I see the bug.
This one's not. Oh, I better not jump from that high, actually.
Is it bad to jump from that high?
Uh,
How do you know the distance
I
before
can't
you...
remember how big the distance is. It's not super far you can fall, actually.
That's like a very fast-moving rat.
He's a white ratty.
Very fast-moving rat. When you both said there's a bug, I thought there was a glitch in the game.
Oh!
Yeah.
Not that kind of bug. Okay, that took away my... Are you watching? Are you watching?
Yeah, I know where
Okay.
you are.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
I know where you are.
I think I do want to go up this way.
Um,
I have a blue key.
Can you go? I guess maybe the key will get you through that.
Yes.
What is that? Is that like
You
a...
grab onto it.
You do? Oh, haha!
Transporter. I do have to get that red dot. I don't know what it is. Oh, my God. I just thought it went all the way over. It did not. I can... Do I have to get that
Do you
red
need a
dot? Is it
I don't
just...
know what the red dots are for.
I don't think I do. Oh, those are coins. It's green.
Do you have to get the coins, or is it just
It's
good
bonus.
to get the coins?
It's just bonus.
Interesting.
Oh, there's a ladder up, but I can't take it. I can only take it back. Do have another blue key. Am I going the right way?
Yeah.
Still? Okay. Wouldn't mind another sword. Oh, there's a pressure plate there.
Do you have to hit every room? Like, how does it work?
No. I just have to make it through. How come I can't get off this?
Oh.
Can I not get off a ladder?
That's
I
kind of
think I can't get off a ladder. I think I remember that.
You can't?
No.
Hmm.
You can only climb down completely off the... Why does he start there?
I guess. Yeah, you can... Well...
No.
Yeah, so no, you... Oh, you killed him. No, you
go around
don't
the
want to
other
go
way.
down. You don't want to go down.
I have to press that button up there.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you went up the wrong ladder. You have to go right back down, over, down the ladder, and up the other ladder that you skipped last time.
Okay.
So. Because I don't think you can get down anywhere here.
Whoa. Nope. I cannot. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
Now I have no swords.
I mean, that's the fast way up to that upper level. To
What's
3 and 4, whatever
There we go.
3 and 4 are. 1 and 2. Oh, pressure plates. Have you hit all the pressure plates?
Everyone I've seen so far.
Okay, good.
Can I jump up that high? There we go.
Don't know what these numbers are. There's 1, 2, 4, and 5. So take the other ladder.
Yeah.
Up.
Oh, I think I want to get that.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Oh, extra life. Oh, yes, that's right. You get enough of them, you get an extra life.
Well, that's good.
So you do want to get those. Forgot about that. Get out of here. I continue down, right?
Straight. So, yeah.
Ooh, nice. Sword. I need those. I'm out of swords. Don't need that. So I probably need to go up?
Nope.
No,
Keep
I
going.
don't, actually.
You're going to keep going to the right. To that point where you can hit the...
Not going to worry about coins, because I did miss some. I don't have any keys left.
So you need that key for sure.
How come?
You have to go up there? No. Go to the right.
I
Can't
don't
you...
have a
Oh,
green
you can't
key.
drop down.
I don't. Do I want to drop down through the floor and kill myself?
No. I'm. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
So maybe you have to go to the left. Go back to the left.
And just try once more to climb onto this. Nope. I
No,
can't.
go to the left. There's a rope in the next room on the left that will. It's weird you don't pick that up, but I guess you don't need it. Go to the left, and then go up the rope.
Yep.
And then jump from room to room from there. I think that's what you have to do. Jump to the right. And yeah.
Spiderwebs. Oh, I have no swords.
Can you jump over him?
Seems unlikely. I'm gonna have to do into 2 jumps and land this perfectly somehow. I won't lose a life, which is good. I think. Nope, I lost a life. Perfect. That's absolutely awesome. Leap of faith into the void. Hooray.
You have to do it all over again. Oh, you died?
Nope.
You just injured yourself.
I didn't lose a life.
This game seems to be a bit slower than its inspiration. Might that be a deliberate choice or a limitation of how fast Advent Basic can run?
No, I think it's just a decision. So that's blue, so now I can...
Gamma Dev. Ah, this is one of those soccer-playing adventurers who is forbidden to use his hands, even if it means falling to his death. The ledge is slowly sliding up my body, but I refuse to extend my fingers to grab it out of principle. Yep.
That's right. He does grab onto to ropes.
Oh.
Okay, that was good. Okay, I have a blue. Come on, open.
Oh,
What? Oh,
you have
no,
to hit
it's not
maybe the pressure plate up there?
Yeah, and then I have to go back around.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Pressure plate will open something green, though.
Yep.
How do I get there?
You have to go back around.
Oh.
Can you jump off the ladder?
Nope.
Oh, you're kidding.
And I can't get there either.
Can you jump?
No way I can get up there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Get out of there.
What? How are you supposed to do that?
Oh.
You have to jump onto the platform.
I know,
You have to jump onto the platform.
I know what I did.
Do you?
Yeah.
So you can jump one
I
level.
can fall down, maybe?
One level? One level. You can fall one level. Yeah.
Like down here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You can fall one level.
Yeah. That opens something somewhere. Oh, the ladder. That was back there. So I need to go back to that ladder. Do you remember that ladder? I said, oh, there's a ladder up, but it's too tall.
Oh, yes. Yes. But you can,
Do I want to stay up?
Yes, you do. Oh! Come on! That was cheap.
I touched the rope, didn't I?
That was cheap.
Oh, I have to do this from the bottom again. To be honest, I wouldn't want to drop off a ladder either. No, not really.
Oh. The chomping skulls always reminds me of the HZC's game. Oh!
I walked over that last time. It's game over,
Oh, no.
I think. I'm going to have to reload. But you failed. Do I start from where you... Oh, I can still load it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, should be able to.
Where did it load from? Yep.
I should kill him for good measure. What's down? Or you can't go down.
That's where it came from. It's level 2.
Oh, I see. I
This
see.
is level 3.
So we're on level 3.
I don't want to
You've
go
already
back.
gone through a whole part of this.
Yeah. I don't want to go back.
Kill him.
But we'll make short work of this. And not die, hopefully. Because we're better at it now. Yay, we're better at it. Or not.
How did you die? Did you get hit by a ghost?
I don't know. Something disagreeable happened.
Very disagreeable.
It's not enough of a run of a jump. I didn't lose a life. Only touching enemies.
Loses a life.
Loses a life in easy mode.
Oh, good.
Otherwise, I would not be this far in the game.
Yay.
There we go. And what killed me? I think just
The ghost.
dropping.
I think the ghost.
Really?
Well, no, the ghost is still there, so.
Get out of my way. There goes life. Ah! Ghost. Because there's two speeds you go at. One is a standing jump, and one is a walking, running jump. And I didn't get enough of a...
It's okay.
of a jump there.
Yeah, you've got it full.
Don't need either of those.
I don't know if this uses software or hardware collision. If it's software collision, maybe an enemy was at a point on the previous screen where you ended up in the next screen and registered that as a collision.
Yes, that's quite likely.
That does feel a bit buggy.
But never know. Maybe, maybe not.
The green
It's hard to
thing
tell.
get a life. I like the little white rat or whatever that is supposed to be.
It's got a thick tail. If it was a rat, I think it
know
would
what
be
it
a
is.
little bit longer
More
of a tail.
possumish, but
It's a white hamster. Do I need to go up the left side? Is there a key? There's a life. I think I want that.
what life? Oh, on that other side.
It's okay.
D-Train says, okay, I had to let my nephew in. He's just getting back from Spain. Very nice. And short stopping here on his way back home to New Orleans tomorrow morning. So this leads me to the question, what did I miss? Well, James died and had to restart. So not that much.
No, not too much.
We're back starting over. So not a lot.
Now, did I need to go up to open that blue door? And that green door? I don't think I did.
I don't know if you need to, but I mean, you might as well keep the keys, and if you need them, you have them.
Yeah,
Maybe you don't want to. Maybe that's something you want to do later.
I think so.
Ah!
I couldn't stop. I pressed down.
I love that little skeleton, the little mouse. Yes. Yeah, the what?
Nightmare.
Yeah, this is tough. There's a lot of little idiosyncrasies. The one thing I do really like is it does remember that you have destroyed.
Oh, I walked off it.
Oh no.
Okay, I don't lose a life from that.
That's good.
Oh, there we go.
That's what you want. That if you've killed an enemy,
I have a sword this time. It stays away
yeah, which I think is great.
for at least a little bit. I don't know
You
how
might
persistent.
want to get
What the what?
yeah. What the
I went right through it.
So you wanted to talk about Canadianisms at some point?
Yes.
Did you come up with a list of our Canadianisms? I'm sure people.
Ah. What does the chat think are Canadian things?
Or what are our Canadianisms?
Yeah.
What do we say that you're like, that's really weird?
Like, oh God, these Canadians.
Probably we don't even recognize that we have certain things we say.
Yeah.
I found one the other day that I didn't even know was a Canadianism. It was some YouTuber who was talking, and they were talking about how, and he was Canadian,
Yeah.
that someone was pointing out how he says, I'm done. So I'm done with that. I'm done with my drink. Or I'm done, if someone says, points to your drink and you say, I'm done.
Yes.
Or I'm done my homework.
Yeah.
We don't say I'm done with, we say I'm done.
Or I'm finished.
Yeah, but I'm done my homework, not I'm done with my homework.
Oh,
or I'm done
okay.
my drink. I'm not done with my drink. And I had no idea You love to jump
I
down multiple levels,
didn't
don't
mean
you?
to do that.
And I had no idea that wasn't something that other people said.
It's very subtle.
It's subtle, and it's strange because done with and done mean two different things to me. So if I said I'm done with my homework, what I'm saying is I'm not doing my homework anymore, not I'm finished my homework. So if I say I'm done my homework, I'm finished.
Jesus.
But if I say I'm done with my homework or I'm done with my drink, I mean I've left some behind.
Yeah, I'm not doing it
I'm
anymore.
not actually finished it yet.
Yes.
And it's weird that
I say I'm finished. So that's very...
It depends on the context.
You could say finished with and finished.
I've done my drink. If a server came by, and he was pointing out that someone found that very strange. And I thought, apparently in Philadelphia, that's a common thing to say.
Done?
Done.
Yeah.
But most other places say done with, so... do you guys say online or inline?
For what? Use it in a sentence.
Ooh,
Like on the internet?
Yeah.
No. I'm standing in line? What content? Text.
Yeah. Nostalgic says, you are the only Tanya I've heard pronounce it Tanya rather than Tanya. Oh,
yes.
that is a complicated... We'll get into that.
Definitely a thing.
Tanya and Tanya. So if you ask my parents, it's Tanya. But I find...
Yeah.
So growing up, I had to correct people a lot, and I would get annoyed. Because I would say I'm Tanya.
It's Tanya.
But people would pronounce it Tanya all the time. But then I find, depending on where you go...
I go through there.
They'll see your name, and they'll use one or the other pronunciations. It's very regional. It's never bothered me. To me, it's just different pronunciations of the same name, although some people are very sensitive to that. Like, they consider them, like, two different names.
Yes.
But my parents pronounce it Tanya. Also, they're British, so that's more of a Britishism, I guess. And I don't even know what I refer to myself as sometimes. If I say Tanya or Tanya,
Tanya.
I go back and forth.
It's more Tanya now.
You say Tanya.
Because? Why?
Because I introduced myself as Tanya.
Yes.
But then I have...
Then your parents heard me call you that and went,
And they were very upset at him. They're like, no, it's Tanya.
It's not my fault.
It's not Tanya.
It's not my fault.
And I'm like, I don't particularly care, so I'm not too picky about it. But that's interesting. The D-Train says, I've never heard that difference with respect to done. And I never knew it was a difference until I saw someone mention it. Vitoko says, I'm not sure if this happens in other LATAM countries, but in Chile we double negate something, but it is still a negation, a reinforced negation. Negations are interesting, I think.
Yeah, no.
Because...
Yeah.
And Canadians... what was it? Oh gosh, I saw something and it was so funny the other day. About the same statement meaning different things just based on the inflection of how it's being said.
Right.
No, yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's so strange.
There was a Frank James video on that.
Yeah.
Way
to make a first impression, James.
Not my fault.
It was my
fault. Not my fault.
Yeah. I'm not saying that exactly.
No.
Yeah. I do think with double negations, it really is more like the saying or how you say it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting online for Star Wars tickets, says the D-Train.
Oh, online? No, in line. You're in a line. You're not on top of anyone. You're not on the line. You're in a line.
If you're in a line.
Of course, in means like
online.
I'm inside the line.
I mean, if you said it, I wouldn't not know what you're talking about. But if you said I'm waiting online for Star Wars tickets, I would think you were literally like on
online.
The computer.
Yes.
Not in a lineup.
You're talking about 1999 Star Wars tickets, right?
Yeah.
1983.
1980. What is that? You keep falling through it.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get that sword, but I'm going to give up because I can't get there.
Well, you don't want to keep dying.
I keep hitting my...
Hi. Well, I guess you're not dying because
really
you're in...
dying. I'm not going to bother anymore.
Easy mode, I suppose.
Open.
Yeah. I'm waiting online if I'm doing it through a computer or phone. I'm in line if I'm there physically, yeah.
Yes.
I think that waiting online is a New York thing or a New York area thing.
Oh, I forgot to press it.
Yeah. No meaning yes or no meaning no. Exactly. Yeah.
No meaning yes?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah.
That's just silliness. I have seen videos of people making fun of that.
Yeah. There's, yeah.
Hi, Cat. You want to land the paper? Yeah? Do you? I don't have any green keys. Well, what am I going to do now?
Oh, we have to go find some green keys. It's obviously somewhere you haven't been. Oh, and the cat is blocking the map,
I
so
don't
I
have
can't
a green
help
key
you.
for that.
Oh, you can't get up there?
Can I get
Up there?
to there?
Ooh.
Don't think so.
I don't think so either. Nope.
Up!
Is there anything below?
Up! That's where I came from.
Go back down.
So I'm missing a green key
Okay,
somewhere.
go to the right.
Oh, I haven't been there. I must have missed.
Well, but there's a green. Hey, that was one level. That shouldn't kill you.
Oh, I died falling. Good.
You died?
Well, I
did
didn't
you
die.
die?
I didn't die. I was hoping that I would because. Okay.
It's a blue one, but there's a green on the other side of it. Oh no, there isn't. So you go up there. You haven't been up there yet, have you? There's a green key up on the left.
No, I haven't.
So you go up there, and then you go to the left. Oh, wait, can you get through the blue door? Yeah. So go through the blue door on the left. If you can.
I have to go up and turn off the.
Oh, that door.
I have to go stomp on the blue.
Oh boy, that scared me.
Me too. Ah. Okay, so I go up here.
Yep. That's where you get the green key.
Hooray!
Don't get hit by the body bats.
I'm out of here. Right?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to get on the other side. Oh, it does go to the right. But that's in a whole different area. I think you want to do that at the side you're on first.
Should I go do that part? Because I think I should. Because I don't think there's any way back here. Is there? Is it like it's like a one-way, isn't it? Does the room up there connect to anything else,
Yes.
or is it by itself?
All this, it goes on. But that's what I'm saying
I
is
should go back.
I think you want to go back with your
Okay.
green key first.
Okay.
Because you don't
And then
need
go
a
back.
key to get into that area.
I don't. No. Ah!
Scary. Do you guys, in Czech, if you want to say they had nothing, you actually say they hadn't nothing.
What?
They had nothing, they had not nothing.
They had not nothing?
Yeah.
But that means they had something. Double negatives.
Yeah. Do you guys say giver when someone is rushing or trying to do a strenuous job?
In the 80s.
In the 80s, yeah.
Or if you're Albertan now.
Albertan, yes, yes. Does Canada also have the pop, soda, Coke regional differences? We are solidly... There's a lot of people who say pop here. Pop is very Canadian.
Yeah.
Very Canadian.
There might be some pockets, but I think all of Canada is pop.
Yeah. Pop is very, very common.
I love Texas where it's
I
Coke.
like soda too. I like everything's a Coke.
It's like everything's
Do
a
you
Coke.
want a Coke?
What kind of Coke
What
do you
kind
want?
of Coke? Sorry.
Pepsi. Like literally that's a discussion.
Yeah.
I want a Pepsi Coke. Like what is happening?
Yeah. No, smush.
Hit my head. My head.
Some aggressive wave action in that waiting pool. To be insta-death, it must be a hot tub from a Final Destination movie.
Yeah, what's going on in there?
The D-Train. Oh, giver is also a maritime thing.
Giver,
yeah.
eh?
Got a giver.
Giver. You can go pick up a 2-4.
I visited a friend in Knoxville, Tennessee once, and everything was Cokes. Yeah, it's a very, very unique.
What? How do I get there?
Pop is what I heard in the Midwest my whole life. Shasta's jingle is even. I want a pop, pop, pop. I want a Shasta.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, I'm just going to do a small jump, I think, because I hit my head.
Oh, you gotcha. You got eaten by a mosquito. Or
Well,
a
at
black
least it
fly.
took away
Maybe a black fly.
shield and not...
Horsefly?
Horsefly.
Those
which
take
we don't
those
have
take
here.
a big chunk out of you. Horseflies. We don't, yeah, there are no black flies here either, are there?
Thank goodness. Yeah, good luck finding that. You might be able to.
I think it might be, where are you?
You're the map reader. You should know where I am.
Should I?
Yes, you should.
Where did you go?
I went up. Oh,
Where
there's
are
just...
you on this? Oh, where are you? I'm
Probably
very
the top
confused.
left. Very top left.
Oh, yeah, I see where you are.
Now I
Oh,
have
you
to
want to get on that side, but you
I know.
have to
wait to
go
make-
back down. Yeah.
make my way back. All the way around
Oh,
again.
no. Why is distance in Canadian football still measured in yards rather than meters? I don't know.
It's you
Why are
guys.
Canadian football fields a different length? Answer me that. I have
Yeah.
no idea. No idea.
We use Imperial for some things, and it's your guys' fault.
Yeah. No, we
No.
used imperial before we used metric, so I don't think you can blame that all on the Americans.
No.
We had imperial. Why is distance? So they don't say A in the Maritimes, I think. That is more an Ontarian. Yeah, I see that more center of the country. There's a very distinctive accent in Ontario
I don't know
and
what I'm gonna do here.
Manitoba, I find, with the A. I've
just
heard it in
fall?
New Brunswick a little, but not so much in Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, yeah, like on the Maritimes, it is a bit different. I love how he flips. I love it when your character dies and they just flip them on their head.
That's a Montezuma's Revenge thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, I love it.
that's obviously a tribute to Montezuma's Revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, I hit my head! How do I get back here? How do I get out of here?
You go left. Oh, out?
How do I
Can't
get
you?
down
You
from
can't
here?
jump there. Jump from there to the left. Jump from there to the left.
To the
Go
other
to the
rope?
top. Yeah.
No, I hit my head.
No, to the left. You hit your head? Jumping to the left?
From the rope or the top of the rope?
The top of the rope.
Yeah, I hit my head.
How? Isn't that how you got there in the first place? So you hit your head and
No,
fell
no.
straight to the ground?
No, I did a small jump, grabbed onto the bottom of the rope, and then climbed up. Here, I have to make it all the way over there.
Oh no. Maybe you need
Another
a running jump.
possibility is going down to the other rope.
Can you jump off the bottom of the rope? Probably not. Eh?
No, I just tried that. Oh my god.
Ugh.
Why didn't you grab the rope? Are short
Yeah.
jumps higher than long jumps? That's a good question.
Ah.
I don't know.
Whenever a Brit in the office got all uppity about us using feet instead of meters, I'd always ask, okay,
go,
how
go,
many
go, go.
stones do you weigh?
Stones,
Exactly.
yes.
Stones are really weird. They also say you are waiting in the lineup if you're waiting online for rush tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
It's
lineup
just
you get
old.
that. Oh, that killed you. Don't fall
Does
into
that
the
take
hot
a
tub.
life?
I
think
bet
took
it
a life.
does.
Oh,
It
how do we
did.
get out of here? Is there another path out of here? I don't think there is. Is there like a fall through thing that I can just
Well, if you go
fall
to,
through?
oh yeah, you can't jump to the up to the right, can you?
I think I'm screwed. How the hell
No,
do
I
get
think
out
you.
of there?
I think you have. You can you go to the right?
No.
Then no, there's nowhere else to go. There's nothing. You have
do
to. You
that?
have to get off that ladder.
I've tried all the possibilities that I can think of.
Can you drop onto it? No, because you drop straight down,
You
right?
drop straight into that water and you lose a life.
I don't think you're doing a full jump off the end of that rope. A running jump. I think you need
off
to
the
get
top of
to
it,
the
you
green,
mean?
and then you have to do a running jump from the green.
I will do it again, and I hit my
Try
head
it.
last time.
Oh.
And I wasted that. No, I hit my head on a running jump. On a short jump, I just fall,
Yeah.
and I don't make it to that other rope.
And you can't do a... No, you can't, can you?
I could do a running jump from here. Oh my god, stop it. That might do it. Ooh, that might do it.
Yeah?
Right from here. Oh, I hit my head. Oh!
You didn't hit your head. You didn't go far enough.
Do I lose a life because of that?
Yes.
Oh god. think this is a solution. How am I going to time this?
How far across the U.S.-Canadian border can you go and still have the other country's coins accepted as equivalent?
Dead!
Not very far, I don't think. I mean, there are a few towns like immediately across the border that might take it, but it's pretty rare now that people will take currency.
I didn't die the whole time.
And also,
I didn't have a game over the whole
people use
last
their
time.
cards now, and they usually work across the border, so I'm guessing most places won't take it.
You died.
Like in the past, you know, they would take cash, but I bet most places won't take it. They'll just say use your card.
Yep. They won't bother. I'll do
Like
this
I think it's
one more try,
too much hassle
and
for
then
them.
I'm giving up because I don't even know how to get off that. I think what I was doing was...
Warning. The treat ball is loose.
Treat ball! Can you get out the things?
I will. We're gonna chat. That's
Thank
interesting.
you to Nostalgic.
Yay. The D-Train says, that's interesting that James says my Nova Scotiaisms are old because my girlfriend comes from a little teeny town in Nova Scotia. And the language patterns there may not have been as current as in the rest of Nova Scotia or Canada. Well, there's pockets of...
This is upside down. Somebody complained last time.
Unique, pockets of unique, like, regionalisms, I think, all over Canada. So depending on where you come from, you might say things a little differently.
5 each. It's closed up.
Is it?
Yep, passed over when you put 5 in.
It's not closed up. That's closed up.
Oh. Okay.
There's holes in the bottom, too.
Oh. Oh, yeah, there's a fully closed. So we're going to do some cat treats.
Hello, Video Games 1980!
Start the
Happy
bang.
Canada Day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Treat ball showdown.
Treat ball time for the kitties. They're about to get some treats. They're very excited.
Now, I did adjust the bell ringing last time because the cats did very, very well. Or Atari's doing very well.
Do you have the lid?
For some reason. Or Sid's doing worse.
No.
One or the other.
We're not sure.
And close the door when you get a chance.
All the cash registers were programmed to do exchange rates. I mean, they probably are now. I don't think people want cash as much as they used to, though.
No, I haven't spent cash in like a year.
Yeah.
Just sits in my wallet.
Mostly I'd find a lot of Canadian quarters and pennies in my change when I pay for something in Michigan or Ohio. Well, we no longer have pennies, so you shouldn't be getting pennies anymore. We haven't had them for a while now.
There we go. Okay, you've got... How much time do you have left? Got 1 minute left. Now, these cats are pretty even when it comes to treat ball. So we haven't really altered that. It's a straight up who's going to win. Right now, Atari's being favored to win. Yes,
Yeah.
you. Yes, you.
Are you favored? Yeah. Atari, you've been doing very well.
78%,
Good
73%
kitties.
of the
Good
bits.
kitties.
Good kitties.
Yeah.
It's almost time. 30 seconds left. Can you hear somebody?
People coming and going next door. I think they're having a Canada Day party there. So
Oh, maybe, yeah.
yeah, lots of
20
family.
seconds left.
You ready? Are you hungies?
Are you hungry?
Are you hungry cats?
They're like, that's something else.
All right.
No, it's taking a little lap.
He's just
Thanks.
giving some rubs. He's
Give
like,
it some
I'm
love.
gonna get all the.
Hey,
all the
Video
treats."
Games 1980.
Yay.
Oh, it evened up. There we go.
All
okay.
right. Almost. Has everyone predicted?
Yes.
All right.
It is closed.
It is closed.
Okay. You
All
watch
right.
Sid, and I will watch Atari.
All right.
As soon as it gets.
First to 5
As
wins.
soon as it gets in their mouth.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Switch. Oh, last minute switch.
Whoa.
Hey, over here. Look at that one. Nothing yet. Oh, one is out for Sid. He hasn't eaten it yet. Oh, he's found it, and
Atari's got
it's
one.
in his mouth.
Sid's got one.
It's 1-1. The balls have started. And they're both finished their first treat. Oh,
Sid seems very 2 for Atari. Oh, Sid's got
dropped
3.
out 2, but he's eaten only 1. Next one is out. Watch your cat.
Is he my cat now?
He's
3
your
for
cat.
Atari.
Oh, 3 for Sid.
Wow, they're neck and neck.
I've got 2 left. Okay. There's 2 left in these balls. Who will get out? Meet them first. Sid's rolling it around. You're not keeping up with Atari. He just ate
4.
one. And Sid's ate one. You distracted me by not watching your cat. Watch your cat.
Well, you told me I was watching Sid initially, so that confused
well,
me.
it switched.
I know.
You done?
Nope, he's got one more in there.
He was chewing in
Oh,
multiple
number
things.
5! And here comes Atari!
Atari wins!
He hasn't eaten it yet, though.
No, it's in his mouth. It's good enough.
He's got it.
And he's got it!
Atari!
Atari
Sid, did you
wins.
finish your last one?
He did. He did. Just after
Wow,
him.
that was neck and neck. So they just got their treats. Okay, we're all done. We're all done.
Let's
Cute
see
kitties.
who wins.
Atari just by a whisker.
Yep.
Good kitties.
Just.
Good kitties all around. Good candidate A treats.
Good
Giver, says
Giver,
the T-Train.
Let's reward the people who chose Atari.
Nice.
And the person who chose Atari is Danny VC.
Yay!
2 other people.
others.
We don't know who those are.
Well, at least the D-Train.
Yeah, at least
And
the D-Train.
pseudographics. There we go.
Ah, there you go.
1 and 1.
Congratulations.
We can't have Atari on the same side as his name on the screen. That's against the rules. Yeah, exactly.
I can't control these cats.
No.
It's impossible.
Pseudographics asked, is there an English dialect that you find hard to understand? Yes. I have Welsh cousins.
Welsh, yes.
And my cousin, I have no problem understanding her, but when her 2 young, her at the time she had 2 young girls, she has 3 now, when they were very young and they would speak to me in their high little cutesy Welsh accents, could not understand a word they were saying. And I'm pretty good with accents. I was forced through years of Coronation Street growing up.
Yes.
And all the weird,
Me
in
too.
Sheffield, England, and all the kind of strong accents and
That's a British
Irish
soap
accents
opera,
and things like
for
that.
people who don't know what
Yeah,
that is.
but yeah, Welsh I find can be really hard to understand.
They're speaking English, but
Yeah.
it's hard to
And
tell.
certain dialects of Scottish are really strong too. I find quite hard. Irish, not so much.
No, Irish is pretty.
The D-Train. Oh my god, little Welsh girl accent, so cute. So cute. No clue. No clue what she was saying to me the whole time. Yeah. Yay, the D-Train won 173 Twitch points.
Very nice. Oh, I could use
Did
that.
the ranges for the treat bell betting change? No, not yet. They're still the same as before.
Yep. They're pretty even,
Dan-
as you saw.
Dan won 806 on a 200 bet on Atari.
That's
Atari's
a good
doing well.
profit.
We may change them, the Coco, at some point.
Maybe.
But, we're trying to see if Atari's keeping his winning streak.
Yeah.
Because for a very long time, Sid was just destroying him. So,
We did change it on the belt.
all right, the D-Train. We'll see you in a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
The D-Train. I love Corey. Yeah. Yeah.
Corey? Oh,
Corey.
Coronation Street.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in years, but my mom watched it
Never watched it. Soap opera.
a ton.
Soap opera.
A ton, and so I watched it with her a lot.
Only.
And when I go and visit, they watch it, and it's like I never stop watching it. A lot of the actors who were children when I watched it are all like adults with children now. It's so crazy. Lister's on it, so
Yeah.
I think Lister's still on it.
Craig Charles? No.
Craig Charles?
I don't think so. I think
No?
my mom said he's not on it anymore.
Oh, see, I haven't watched it in a very long time. So
Do I have to go up first? I think I have to go up first, yeah.
oh, did you start over? Yeah.
One last time. I can't,
One more go.
it's tough when you get to a point and you're like, I don't even know what to do.
No.
Like, I've tried everything to jump, and it's just not possible. Stop it! What is this BS?
Nostalgic, do you have a lot of businesses that put Canada in their name or use red and white in their logos or advertising? The U.S. seems replete with U.S. this and American that.
It's not quite
It's
as
not
much.
really as pronounced. It does happen, but I don't find it's that common in Canada.
No. It's just not really a big
Not,
thing.
I'll say not to the extent that you see in the U.S.
Oh, God, no. But we go down to the U.S. and there's like flags everywhere on everything.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my goodness, what is happening in this country?
Yeah.
They really like their flag. I mean, it's a nice flag.
Yeah, I think the Canadian flag's a nice flag
Our
too.
flag's very nice as
Yeah.
well.
Very distinctive. But yeah, no, not to the same extent, I would say.
Stupid bat. Get out of here.
Nostalgic. We commercialize everything we can put our grubby little hands on.
Can I jump up to the right from here?
I don't know, possibly, but you might get pushed. No.
And dead.
And Charleston Mal becoming somewhat more prevalent, what with recent events, but still not the same level as south of the border. Yeah, I think people soured a bit on flying the Canadian flag after the convoy and all that crap, and people
Yes.
were using it, and
Everybody put their flags away after
yeah,
that.
it was kind of sad. And then
Now
now
it's
it's sort
back
of
again.
back again. I mean, I kind of figured that probably would happen. It would
Yeah.
be forever.
We're not quite as nationalistic as other countries.
No.
Which I am just fine with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do enjoy everything that Canada offers,
Yes.
and I'm very lucky to be born here.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful, wonderful, peaceful, happy country.
Yeah. When you see the state of other places in the world.
Yeah. You're like, wow. Yeah, Canada's pretty nice.
Yeah, and quite frankly, a lot of Americans, even with all whatever political events are happening,
First, yes.
probably feel the same way. Like
Oh, yeah.
grateful.
Yeah, grateful to be where
Yeah,
they are,
where they are.
relatively. It's always relative.
Yeah.
There's some very nice European countries as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places though where it's a very tough go. So
Yep.
yeah, always grateful.
Can I just jump straight up? Oh my god, I can.
Pseudographics, RE accents. Just remembered a video. Limmy's show dash what? I don't know what that is.
Limmy?
Yeah.
Don't know what that is.
Maybe it's because you're so spread out, you don't have the friction that comes with having so many people around. There are still frictions, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, there are.
There's plenty of frictions anywhere. You go anywhere. Look it up on YouTube. Okay, Limmy's show dash water. All about accents.
Oh, I love watching videos
I love
about
stuff on
accents.
accents. I love
I'm gonna go over
watching
there.
videos about word origins too. And
Yeah.
there's
Nope.
Ooh, you can't do that.
That's a death trap in there.
So you have to go up the other side to get over that hump on that side. So.
Yep.
Okay, good to
I
know.
don't think I did that last time. I
Nope.
didn't go up this, so I'm going to do that this time.
You have to go up the green one, I guess, and get the green.
Yeah, it's very easy. Get out of here. Other Canadian. How about Canadian food?
Well, yeah, that's
Lots of
interesting.
unique Canadian food. My favorite is ketchup chips. All
You're
dressed,
talking like commercial foods.
Ah!
Oh, you hit the edge. Oh no.
all dressed as something else that's Canadian, but
Butter tarts,
I
says
don't like
Chelsea
that.
Donegal.
Butter tarts are excellent.
Yes, butter tarts are good.
Tasty, tasty sugar.
Yeah. Nanaimo bars.
Tasty.
Fantastic, tasty sugar.
Yep.
Hawkins cheesies. They're like denser cheesies.
They're like if cheesies went super stale and
Kind of.
really, really hard and not poofy at all.
You can't. What are you supposed to do there?
That's a good question.
Timbits. Are Canadian geese as much a nuisance there as here?
They're a nuisance everywhere.
What? They're more of a nuisance.
More
because
because-
we have more of them.
No, this is where they have their babies.
Yeah.
They
You
get
think
real mad.
they're mean? Wait till you see a couple
Mama.
Canada geese.
Couple.
Usually they're a couple and they're together. with their babies. They're crazy.
They're
absolutely
angry.
crazy.
Angry.
Glorious gooey butter tarts, yes.
Okay,
I am a fan of an Nanaimo bar too. No, you don't want to be on the edge. That killed you last time.
Well, I do.
No, you want to be there.
I hit my head. That's the problem.
No, you hit it on... No, you didn't hit your head. You hit the edge of the platform.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, don't get hit by...
Let's see what's up here. At least it's something different.
Yep. No, you can go to the right. So you can go up there.
Yeah.
Then you can go to the right. There you go.
See what's here. Oh, another piece to the... Get out of here.
Oh!
No! Don't die. Oh, okay.
You just can't get back up there. That's fine.
Ooh. Acid drops.
Acid drops.
Possibly. Oh,
Wow.
oh, this is all new. Where am I? Oh, God.
Pseudographics. I never had any Canadian meal. To my knowledge, for some reason, there aren't Canadian restaurants all over Europe. Yeah, there's... Canadian food is kind of specific. I wouldn't say there's a Canadian...
Meal dinner.
Good God. Genre of food. It's just there's certain Canadian types of foods. I mean, people
certain
always talk
foods.
about poutine. I would say...
It's not a meal.
If you're talking about, like...
Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Pacific Northwest foods, which also would apply to the Pacific Northwest of the U.S., you know, you can look at certain berries and
I think I want to go up here first.
salmon, and like there are certain foods that are more common up here.
Oh my God! What
and
is
game
all
as well.
this?
Like there are a lot of people who do eat.
I can't go
Oh,
there.
you can't go up there.
I need to
Oh
do
no.
a trigger.
People eat caribou and moose meat and all kinds of things, but
All the creatures. What? What? What are we supposed to do? What?
I don't know.
I can fall there. Then I can open this up, but
You
then...
can't fall? You can fall.
Let's try again.
It's too high.
So...
What the F?
What do I do? It is a little bit higher.
Do you jump across?
Because this opens
Jump
up
up, jump across?
the blue.
No.
No.
You can't jump up and go across, back across and down?
I can, but I can't go down. There's nowhere to go down there either.
No, jump onto that thing and go across.
Okay.
Oh, you can't go down.
No.
You
And it
can't.
closes immediately.
And you can't jump up on the ladder?
Oh, there's the green one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I have to open the green door.
Canada eats moose meat. I'm sure there's some Canadians who eat moose. Lots who eat venison. I don't particularly eat meat all that much, and James doesn't eat meat at all, so
No.
we're not the people to ask on that front. Montreal bagels, Montreal smoked meat.
Oh, bagels. Yum, yum, yum.
Best ever.
Bagels.
Bagels.
This
I do like a Montreal bagel.
probably opens that, drops that
Sorry,
ladder.
New Yorkers, I
There you
do
go.
like them better than
What's the difference?
New York.
Can you explain?
They're a little squishier. I find the New York bagels, Montreal I can't even say it. Bagels are usually boiled
need to.
with a little bit of honey water. Not always.
No.
And they tend to be denser and chewier, and they tend to have a tiny bit of sweetness to them.
I almost eat them on their own. They're so yummy.
Montreal smoked meat is not pastrami. It's not the same as what you get down in New York. Tends, in my mind, to be a little bit fattier and oilier, and I love it.
The hell?
Oh, what happened? Where did he come from?
Snake. Well, I have to kill it. Or do I? Where am I going? Do I need to go to the right?
Well, do you have a
Can you
sword?
consult the map, please? I do.
Well, you took it away from me, so
Because cats were abound. Cats abound.
so
I do need to go to the
video
right.
games 1980. I'm vegan, so I'm in the same boat. Yeah.
Who is?
Video games 1980.
Oh,
James
fellow
is vegan
vegan.
as well. So, but yeah, just speaking of Canadian food, Hawkins cheesies.
oh
what is
what
that?
the hell?
Oh,
It's not deadly.
that's sneaky.
Oh, it's just bonus.
Go get the coins. Get the coins.
It doesn't give me lives, so I don't really care too much. But
Doesn't help that I'm looking at it upside down. Oh, it's all coins. This is a coin level. Very nice.
tricky.
So
I can't go to the left. This is just a
you can go
bonus
down
of it.
here? No.
No, I
You
can't.
go down.
That was just a bonus level. Bonus
It
for
is a bonus.
score,
You get
which I
lots of
don't
points.
care about. But I need to get in there. I need to go there. How do I get there?
No clue. Oh, you have to go up the left side. You fell through, remember last time?
Yes.
So somehow you have to go all the way around again.
Can you guide me, please?
So
have
can you
been
go
there. Oh, I know where
down?
it is,
Can
I
you go
think.
down and to the right? No.
Really? I don't think that's the way.
Um,
I think I need to go back this way.
there's no way to go back. You have to fall down to the lower level, which would probably kill you.
Oh no, I can't go back this way. I do have to go Ah! I do have to go down that ladder. Which is annoying.
Down what ladder?
Oh, I pressed the blue. I fell on the blue button and it opened the door. It's funny. I have to go down that ladder on the right.
Oh.
Because there's no other way out of here. I can't jump up that high.
Run, jump on blue? Nope.
No.
No.
I'm going this way.
What was the purple thing? Have you hit that purple thing?
Oh no!
No,
I
go
can't.
back. Hit the purple thing.
That just opens doors. Opens the purple door.
What purple door? Oh, there.
What? I'm screwed. Okay. If I fall down here, where does it go?
Okay, don't fall down.
I'm stuck. I can't go anywhere. I have one choice and it's to fall down here. In a stalemate, I have to fall.
I think you have to fall, but if you fall, what?
Oh, way
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah, it takes you back to the beginning.
Do I start on that if I die on that
Yeah.
level? No.
Oh.
So I am truly stuck here.
No, you can fall to that platform.
Oh.
I think.
That's...
It might kill you, though.
No, I can't. I can't get out of here. I literally cannot get out of here. I can't go through that green. I
Well,
can't
then you
go
have to
through
go
the
to the
blue.
right, then.
Well, did you see the right?
Oh, you have that.
I need a rainbow key.
Oh.
This is a bug. Well, it's a soft lock of the game.
Well, you can go up.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay.
So
How do
if
I
you
get
go
out
up
of here,
here,
then?
do you not fall down there and go down there? Is that door not openable?
Ooh, it is.
So go up.
How do I get there?
Go up.
Oh, I can fall.
You can fall.
That's how I get there. Can I fall there?
Yes.
Oh my
You
goodness.
just fall through.
That's why we need maps. Maps.
Watch for the
acid. Okay, can I fall or do I need to go to the blue?
You need a
Probably
rainbow key for sure.
So should I go back up here?
You can fall through that.
For sure.
You can fall through the middle.
And that's what I want to do?
Yeah, because you want to go through that rainbow door, right?
Yes.
So that gets you there.
Nice. Oh, I have to trigger the green door. I don't know why I didn't.
That's okay.
I fell on it.
Good.
Good, we're making progress.
Are there famous Canadian video game companies other than Ubisoft Montreal, even if it's primarily just within Canada? EA has multiple Canadian studios.
Yeah, EA's huge here.
Any that aren't a subsidiary of a company outside of Canada.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Probably lots. I'm
a
not.
lot were bought. Yeah.
Yeah.
That started in Canada, like BioWare.
Ah.
Digital Extremes, makers of Warframe, are headquartered in London, Ontario. I don't know if they count as famous, but there you go. Yeah, there are a lot of video game companies. They might be owned by American companies now, but
Yeah.
quite a few did start, especially in Montreal and Quebec.
Yes.
Quite a few.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Thanks for
Nothing.
wasting my life.
At least you start here.
I can see it now that it's
Yeah.
a broken. I can see all the broken ones now.
Pseudographics. I work for a Canadian company that does LQA, linguistic quality assurance, for Ubisoft.
Oh,
Yeah. I know EA has a big
it's tempting, but I'm not doing
no,
it.
no, they're trying to get you. You were ghosted, said video game.
How does this work? Oh, I just get it. Right. Where does this go? Hey, navigator.
Where are we? I don't even know where you are now. You're on another completely different page from... Oh, you're here. Oh, well, it just brings you right back down to the other room you're in.
Oh, okay. Good. Oh, a key. I need that key.
But you need another rainbow key.
Or does it...
So you can't get out that way.
Oh, my God. Another rainbow key. I have to go back.
Where would you get another rainbow key?
I haven't even seen another rainbow key.
No. Did you go to like this far end here?
Not yet.
Okay.
That's like
because that's a lot of backtracking.
Well, I haven't forward tracked there yet. I went this way, which was the right choice because this is kind of a dead end, but not really. This is probably to the next map.
It is.
Okay, so I will have to backtrack here. Okay, now where do I go?
A lot of backtracking.
Up?
Yeah, I think you want to go up. You want to drop back down. You want to cross over to the other side. Yeah, you want to backtrack, right? So,
And
yeah,
drop
up,
down.
drop down, go across, up, and then go over. Don't fall down the hole again.
So fall down there.
Yeah.
Avoid the drips.
Mm-hmm.
And then over or
Yeah.
fall?
Over. And then up.
And then...
Then to the left. So
Up.
you want to jump over to the left because you're backtracking now.
Okay.
Don't, yeah. Just
Don't fall down
through.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then,
I
okay.
have to go down here because you can't get across there.
Mm,
Did I just fall? Oh, I did. It's okay.
didn't fall that far. And then where do you want to go from here? Do you want to go down or do you want to go... I think you have to go down. Yeah, you have to go down.
Okay.
And then you're going to go across. Ugh.
Oh my god. I don't have any swords.
Do you have any keys?
I have a bunch of keys, which is...
Oh, no.
Bats are unpredictable. They go up and down, and it's there. It's in my face as soon as I... Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah,
That's good.
this
Okay.
is gone. Left. Don't know if you opened that door. Yes, you did. Excellent. This is the back one. So you want to go up there.
Okay. Do you wish people outside of Canada knew about Canada? Like, to visit? Or to just be, hey, Canada exists?
Do you agree? You have a green
I
key.
do. Do
You
I
have a
want to
blue
go
key.
up? That was impossible to get back from.
It was hard. So what was up here? Because, like, I kind of wanted you to go left. So
Not much. Should I go left first?
go left. My only concern is there are keys or something up there that you need, but go left.
Well, I've got blues and greens, so...
So what do you need? A purple. Oh, that opens.
So... That's just a coin. So what... I
Go
should
left.
Go up.
Oh.
That's just a coin. Doesn't do anything.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah, true. Will those fall?
Yeah. Oh, I completed one. That's one green key.
And then up here...
Oh, I can't... Or I can do it. Oh, maybe I can. Think I can do this? I don't know.
You jump over? Yeah, I think you have to.
If I touch that rat...
It shows that
it's
that's
game
a
over.
whole thing.
Oh, I don't have it then. I can't do it.
So then maybe you have to get it at the top there. Maybe
There's a pressure plate somewhere.
Yeah, maybe it's at the top.
Okay, we're going up there then.
Unless you have to hit that...
Oh.
No, unless you have to hit that blue one?
No. The blue just opens the blue door.
In case you need it, kind of thing.
Just does what this does. Well, I risk being stuck there, and I have 0 lives left. So, good luck to me.
Good luck. Oh, you have a green key and a blue key. Okay, you can do it. Oof. terrible. Horseflies.
Oh, yeah. No keys left.
I love how he goes smoosh.
Smoosh.
What do you wish people outside of Canada knew about Canada?
I don't know. It's nice. There it is. I bet there's a fall through somewhere that that'll extend.
There you go.
No, I need a different way back.
There's only one way back.
I need to fall through
Like you
somewhere.
can try going to the left.
Yeah.
I mean, there is something there. What do I wish people knew about Canada?
I don't know, just all the stupid things that aren't true, I guess. Like we don't live in igloos.
Well,
I don't know if
I don't
that's
think
very
people,
prevalent anymore.
Yeah.
Nanook of the North is like 100 years ago now.
And fully discredited.
Fully discredited as not real.
I don't know. I think people know a lot more about Canada than when I was growing up.
Yeah. All the
It's a very different country coast to coast. It's very similar to the U.S.
It's
in that
diverse.
way. It's a very, very big country, and people don't always realize how big it actually is.
So the plan is
Yeah.
to jump off of that.
Okay, and try to do a run and
Big
jump.
to
Right
catch
off
that
the edge. Yeah.
one. Right off the very edge.
I think you might have to.
The left edge, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I know, and I'm gonna be hitting one of those guys.
The D train is back.
Oh, hi.
Oh, the one place you didn't want to land.
I hit my head if I do a big jump on the ceiling, and the ceiling's everywhere, so I can't do a big jump.
And you can't do a small jump. It's the only thing you can do. There's
Yep.
nowhere else you can go. So there has to be a way to jump across.
So I'll
There
do a
has to
small
be.
jump on the edge. Oh, can't duck there. Well, at least I didn't die.
Yeah.
This might be the end of it.
Well, you do a small jump and a small jump. I don't know.
Maybe. Now, should I go right to the edge? I should.
Yeah. No.
Well, at least I didn't die. So I hit my head on the small jump? What did I hit? The edge of that platform. What did I hit? The edge of that platform?
I think
I
you just...
I did.
I don't know if you hit the edge. I don't think you hit it. I think you just...
Because I fell
I
straight
think your
down.
jump just ended. You hit the... Oh. Someone mentioned Timbits up in the chat. Love me some Timbits. And junior hockey. Junior hockey is fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Terrence and Phillip is my favorite Canada show.
And do you guys think we think Terrence and Phillip is disrespectful? What do you guys think we think?
About Terrence and Phillip?
Yes. About South Park lampooning Canada. Okay, what am I going to do here? I'm going to go right to the edge. Nope, that's not it. I have to back it off just a bit, maybe.
So a big jump, you hit the ceiling kind of thing?
Every time, yeah.
Jeez. And you can't jump from the lower down? No, probably.
Can I? I don't think I can. Oh, I can jump off there.
you
Maybe
jump
if I
off
go
the bottom?
right to the bottom.
Maybe. And people in the Maritimes love curling.
Jesus.
I do. I have curled. It was a lot of fun. It is a fun pastime, actually, curling. How about the Trailer Park Boys? Yeah.
Well, we'll
Another
never
one of
find
Nova
out.
Scotia's greatest exports.
I liked early Trailer Park Boys, about half the original series. Then it kind of got bad.
It got repetitive, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new Trailer Park Boys in jail. I tried to watch it. I couldn't. It was
wasn't
just too silly.
terrible,
It was
but
okay.
It is silly, though. It is a silly show.
And to bring it back to Terrence and Phillip and South Park, we love it.
Oh, yeah.
We love everything about anytime they mention Canadians.
Yeah.
When this South Park movie came out,
Oh, God.
and
I saw it in the
people
theater.
realized it was about Canada, the whole theater cheered.
When they sang Blame Canada,
They loved it.
they were cheering the whole way through.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw it in the movie theater too.
Yeah.
And it was just so great. Yeah. Canadians generally have a good sense of humor about themselves.
Let me tell you.
All they do is fart humor. All I do is fart humor. All they do is fart humor.
Let me tell you a story about Trailer Park Boys.
Okay.
So it was 1999. I had a radio station online. Mike, what's his name?
Starts with a C.
Mike,
Doesn't it? Cavendish?
yes,
No.
something. The creator of Trailer Park Boys, or the director of Trailer Park Boys, the original director,
Yeah.
emailed me in 1999.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Trailer Park Boys, the TV show, does not exist at this point.
Yeah.
And he sent a link to download his movie. And it was, I can't remember what it was called. It wasn't called exactly Trailer Park Boys, but it was the Trailer Park Boys movie.
It was like proto-trailer park
Proto-Trailer
Boys.
Park Boys.
Yeah.
It was the black and white movie
Wow.
that most people have not seen.
Yeah.
No, it was in MPEG-1 format. It was, and anyway, he sent it to me. I downloaded it. I started watching it.
Yeah.
I went, this is really weird and very silly.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has seen this. It's never been released on any disc.
Wow.
It's not streaming anywhere.
Yeah.
It did show on Showcase a couple of times back in
Really?
the early 90s.
Really?
Early 2000s.
Well,
There are some floating around online on YouTube. The copy he sent to me is better than the ones on YouTube, better than anything you'll be able to ever find online.
wow.
I deleted it.
Of course
Because
you
I
did.
thought it was weird.
Yeah.
And he wanted me to interview him
Wow.
for the radio show. And I just thought this is weird. What am I going to talk to this guy about?
Yeah.
We didn't really do
Video stuff?
real interviews. We
Yeah.
did really strange interviews with strange people.
Yeah.
That's what we did on the show.
Yeah.
So we didn't do proper interviews.
Yeah.
I saw the original Santa Claus vs. the Snowman back when it was out as well. Before South Park, I think, came out, when it was floating around online.
And
Anyway.
you're sure you don't have a copy of it, like, kicking about on some hard drive somewhere?
Because I had a complete failure of everything at some point. I
Oh,
can't remember.
really? Oh, no.
No, I deleted it. It was huge.
Oh, okay.
Right? It was
would have been a huge
big
file.
for that time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But afterwards, I connected the dots after I started watching Trailer Park Boys on TV, and I'm like, oh my God. God damn it. Yeah, that was. But I wouldn't have done the interview anyway because we wouldn't have been interested in doing
No,
that. I
it
just
wasn't-
regret deleting that.
Yeah.
They weren't really the same characters. And
Same
they're-
actors, though. Some of the same actors.
Bubbles was in it as part
Mike
of...
Clattenburg, thank
Mike
you.
Clattenburg.
I knew it started with a C.
Bubbles was in it, but not as Bubbles. He was part of the film crew doing the documentary
okay.
on these guys
Yeah.
that did crazy things.
Yep.
And their whole shtick in the movie was hire them to kill your neighbor's cat if it's annoying you.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my God, this is really crazy. They're a lot more... It's much more dark
Yeah.
and not as light.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
TV show's way lighter.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Well, I have
I failed at that game. It's super, super hard. It's old school jumping. I don't know what to do. I got stuck twice on that part. I swear I've tried everything. Maybe jumping off the bottom of the rope, but I fell last time. So my girlfriend runs into Julian at the supermarket with his wife now. And
That's
I'm like,
nice.
That's very
Yeah.
cool. They seem like really nice guys.
They seem like nice guys.
Yeah.
They all still live in Nova Scotia. We watched something about Jonathan Torrens. Torrens? Is that his last
Jonathan
name?
Torrens.
Who was J-Rock on it. And then, so now, you watch one video and YouTube starts showing you all kinds of videos, but it was him in Nova Scotia, and they were obviously on wherever he lived, and he obviously still lives in Nova Scotia and some beautiful like farmland or something.
Right.
But yeah, it's just interesting that they managed to find this little niche show and like pull in a whole community of actors who are local to
really talented actors.
those small towns in Halifax and Nova Scotia, I'm guessing.
And
I
Jonathan
just think that's
Torrens
so cool.
was already known to Canadians at that point.
He was on Street Sense.
He was on this kids show that talked about money and how to use your money wisely and what's good to buy and what's bad to buy.
I love that show. And they recruited a lot of kids in that show to do testing of products and to test things out. And I thought it was a really good show.
Yeah, I watched it all the time.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
He was the host, one of the hosts.
He was. And I mean, I think he was a host around, the late 90s, early 2000s, around that time. But, like, even though the show was for people who were probably a little younger than me at the time,
it was still good.
I still really liked watching it.
Yeah.
It was,
Alpha Flight. Yeah, Darcy really liked Alpha Flight back in the days.
What's Alpha Flight?
It was a Canadian superhero team. That was a Marvel comic series.
Oh, really?
Wolverine was part of Alpha Flight.
Nice.
Because he's Canadian.
Yes. Yeah, I like that.
If you guys did not know.
Yeah.
Wolverine's Canadian.
Yeah.
He's also hundreds of years old. Because he just heals.
Yeah.
Yeah. John Dunsworth, he is such a great actor. He really tied that show together. And I understand why the show stopped after.
Yes, yeah.
He passed away.
He was excellent, yeah.
And Mr. Leahy was like the best.
He was.
Oh my God.
So
best
funny.
character. The best character of the whole
Yeah.
TV series. And
probably one of the best actors on the show, too.
oh, by far.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah.
He was a stage actor.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good actor. So we're kind of done. We can do some more Canadian stuff.
You want to talk about more Canadianisms before we go?
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to play the bell game with the cats, we're also open to that if anyone feels like it. What other Canadianisms?
We do say A.
I wouldn't say I say it all that often, but maybe I do more than I think I do. I don't know.
Yeah,
the
but
audience
we do say
would
it.
have to.
Somebody left a note on YouTube.
Yeah.
Saying that we say like a lot. At least
I
me.
do. I say like a lot.
Erlen and I say it a lot because it was with a show with Erlen.
It's treat time.
Ooh! Thank you, Prouse7! And the cats are
The
back.
new treat time rearrangement.
Rearrangement.
Because Atari is doing so well for so long, we've had to change it.
Oh, you did change it.
It's back to even.
Vitoka was asking about that earlier. Yeah.
Yep. So there you go. It is back to Atari 1 and 2, SID 1 and 2, Atari 3 Plus, SID 3 and Plus, because he does so well now
Oh my goodness.
that we had to change it back. He was just winning. So now we have to do it by how much is he winning.
Yeah.
Because he's such a good kitty now. So good, yes. You're such a good kitty now. So now you can place your bets because people are just loading it on Atari, like for him to win. And it's like, oh, we have to make this a bit more diversified on Atari's front. So if you want to bet on these cats, you just click on
Atari 1-2 already in the lead.
click on predict, pick your cat,
Yep.
pick how many points you think they're going to win by.
Yes.
And we've got Sid. Oh, I'm so itchy today.
Sit on the right. Well, on my right.
Sit on your left.
Yes.
Our right. The black and white trunks. And in the
Yeah.
gray trunks,
We have
it's Atari. Everybody's got some bets, except for SID 3 Plus. We had to get rid of the SID 5 Plus because he never did that anymore.
Yeah, that was a little high.
So now it's a very good possibility of all these happening.
Yeah, I think so. It's evening out a little bit more. Hi, sir. Hi.
So I don't know if you noticed my rearrangement.
Yes, it
of
looks
all
very
this.
clean.
Isn't it gorgeous? Let me show the audience here.
The compies look very clean and
Just
ow,
did a
ow, ow.
rearrangement
Pokey
of all
cats.
my cabling.
Oh, so we've covered the spread here.
So you can see it's very clean now.
Thank you, Sumi Ball. I like this ZPH shirt too.
I mounted the capture devices on the side of the cabinet there.
Oh, very
Two capture
nice.
devices. And
Oh, yeah, that is great. That's great placement for them.
you can't see the RetroTINK, but now it's kind of on the wall. I've got a temporary shelf.
It's hiding there, yeah.
I'm going to put the shelf up, so now it's super clean. It's just pretty much a power
Oh,
bar.
1 second left, and the predictions.
It's pretty much a power bar and
Excellent.
the consoles. You have to shut the door. Or else
You-
that silly cat runs out.
I don't know why. No one can quite
It's-
figure out why he
I know
runs
why
out.
he runs out. It's very old training from him.
I know, mental training.
Okay.
All right, we've got a nice spread across the various kitties. We've got a handful of treats.
You ready, cats?
Are you ready? Who is going to come in first? Who's going to get to 10?
Oh, and it's Sid is off to the races.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
There
we
you go. Good kitties.
It's 1-1, taking their time. They're savoring their first treat as per usual.
You lied me. I didn't know Vitoko. I didn't realize he changed it.
What?
Oh,
Oh, that's Sid.
Sid. Oh, about you changing the, that's Atari.
Oh,
The spread.
Oh,
Because I said, oh, no, we haven't. And then you did.
oh,
3.
yeah, I did.
I didn't realize he had done it.
So they're pretty even.
Sorry.
It's 3-3. Could any cat's game? Sid's a tiny bit ahead. There we go, Sid.
Sid, oh my gosh, head to head.
Oh, Atari's taking his time on this one. Oh, but he got
There
it.
you go. Wow, they're very focused. Very focused.
Very
Bell
focused.
ringing here.
Eat, ring, eat, ring. Oh, he's having some trouble. He's missed the bell. And, oh, Atari's, that
Oh,
was a
who was
double
that?
ring. We'll have to take it again. It's
I'm
Atari.
gonna give them one. Really? You think Atari?
It was a double ring.
Should I give one to
No,
Sid?
no.
Okay.
And then Atari rang it after to clear the tie.
Okay, sorry, Sid.
I mean, either they
yeah.
both get it or none get it.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I thought none.
None. Okay.
Just easier that way.
That's Atari.
Atari's by 1. Atari
Sid.
Sid's catching up, but Atari's slightly ahead. Oh, he dropped a bit. Oh, he's going for it. Oh, no, that's going to take some time up. And Sid's back at the bell. He's got it. But Atari's just behind.
There
There
you
we go.
go.
7-7. Still
Oh my
any
goodness.
cat's game.
Any cat's game.
Oh, no. Atari's walked away with his treat. He's a little scared of Sid eating it.
Oh,
Sid
there's
is pulls ahead, 8-7, 2 more points, and he's got it. Oh, Atari's wandering. He's back at the bell. He's
Oh, I heard that.
it's very faint, but he got it. Oh, Sid's chewing up the last little bits. Oh, he's sniffing the bell. He's thinking about it. He's spinning it, and Atari. Oh, that was Atari.
I think it
That's
was
definitely Atari.
Oh,
Then
Sid.
It is completely tied. Atari's finished eating, and he does. There he
Oh,
goes. It's
is that-
over
Atari wins.
by 1
Kitties.
whisker.
There you go. Good kitties all round.
Good kitties.
Tearing up bed and he slips in disgust. What a tight game.
that was back and forth,
Really close.
and some very hard to call. They were both pressing it at the same time. That's why they need to stick to their own bells.
All right.
So my rearrangement of all the hardware is still holding,
Good.
which is good.
Good kitty.
It's now all real time. We can see ourselves in real time, which
Very
is
nice.
wonderful.
All right. So who are the winners? Atari by 1.
Atari by 1. He continues his
The
streak
majority of
winning.
the votes went, or the majority of the bets were for Atari by 1.
Rendered Ghost and Pseudographics.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Good job.
Okay, let's
That was
take a
tight.
look at some Canadianisms. Since it's that kind of day.
We'll say which ones we think are real
Which are
Canadianisms and which no one really says.
A, people say that. We still say it, maybe
A.
not as much.
Yeah.
Canuck, yep. That's a real word. We're Canucks.
Mm-hmm.
There's a hockey team named Canuck, but Canadians are Canucks. Clicks.
Yeah.
You don't hear
Short
this much.
term. Nice. Say.
20 clicks that way. That's
Yeah.
kind of old school. But
Yeah. Some people. I bet you hear it more in Ontario. I feel like that's a very Ontario kind of statement.
Hoser, super old school.
No one
That's
says
silly,
hoser.
silly.
That's just 70s.
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Bob and Doug. Yeah.
Keener.
Yeah.
That's kind of fallen out of favor.
It has, but it certainly in my day, in my childhood.
huge.
Yeah. Oh, what a Keener.
Kerfuffle. I love this word.
But to me, I always
It's
thought
so-
that was a British word.
It probably
Kerfuffle.
is. It sounds like a British word.
Yeah.
But it's such a fun word.
Yeah.
It's a kerfuffle. What a kerfuffle.
What a kerfuffle.
Molson muscle. Silliness.
No.
Lineup. That's a very common, so common, I wouldn't
know.
even think
I
it's
wouldn't
Canadian.
have thought a lineup would be. It's a lineup. Get in the lineup.
Stand
Really?
in the line? What was it? Stand
Yeah.
on the line?
Online, in line.
Well, we call it a lineup.
It is a lineup.
Oh, the lineup's over there. Oh,
Do people not use lineup in other?
What's the alternative?
That's funny. I would never have thought
I mean,
that
British,
was a Canadianism.
British is Q, right? But what is
so
American?
fancy. Queue, get in the queue. Line of people. Get in line, I guess?
Get in line. The line's over there.
The line's
Oh.
over there. I guess we say lineup.
Oh, there's a huge lineup of cars
That's
on the
funny.
highway.
Not found in America in
The old lineup.
the old lineup. I don't know. That's funny. I've never.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
We
I
sure
feel,
say this.
We do for sure. And I'm guessing that's also in the Midwest.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
No,
Yeah.
no pogies, nothing. No,
No.
that's from.
I don't know where that's come from. I've
50s or
never used
something.
that term. A Mickey, yes. A Mickey of 13-ounce bottle
Yeah.
of liquor is a Mickey.
2-4, sure. I'm not
Yeah.
in beer culture, so I don't drink beer. So
Yeah.
it's a thing. Bum, arse, no. Bum, sure. What we call it, they call it.
So back bacon, no,
We just
Canadian.
call it. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
back bacon. Is it back bacon?
I think we call it Canadian
pea meal
bacon.
bacon too.
Funny enough, I think we call it Canadian bacon.
I've never called it Canadian. Pea meal was what I was told when I was a
I've
child.
never heard pea meal. I know the word, but
It's not something I particularly like, and I think people eat all that much anymore. But it
No.
was something like my grandmother used to eat a lot. Was pea meal bacon, back bacon. Yeah, back bacon. It's not something I eat a lot of. So
icing sugar, yep.
powdered sugar. I would
Sure,
use both
both.
terms. Icing sugar definitely is common here.
Whitener, yep. Coffee whitener.
Yeah, I don't think I use the term that much.
Well, we don't eat processed cheese because it's super gross.
Yeah,
So,
we do call it processed cheese. What you call American cheese, we call processed cheese.
well, there's a reason for chocolate bar and candy bar. It's not just because it's Canadian.
We just don't think they're the same thing. If
well,
it's,
they're
if
literally
it's chocolate,
not. In the U.S., if it doesn't have enough chocolate, I'm sure it's the same in Canada, it's called a candy bar because it's literally not enough chocolate
so
to
you
call
would
it
call
chocolate.
it a chocolate bar.
And it's
yeah.
probably the same in Canada. It's like, well, there's not enough chocolate in that.
Yeah.
Brown bread, sure, yeah, it's a nickname. We use both.
Yeah.
Whole wheat or brown.
Yeah.
Homo milk. Yep.
Homogenized milk.
Homogenized milk. That's a
Homogenized
thing.
homo milk. Yeah.
I'm not a drinker, so you
Ryan
have to-
Ginger. Yeah, that's good stuff. You will. A Ryan Ginger gives the worst hangover imaginable. I don't know what it is. It's the combination of whatever like sulfites or whatever in the
Yeah.
whiskey and the intense sugar of the ginger ale. When I think of Ryan Ginger, I think of hangovers. That's all I think of. But it is such a Canadian drink, a Ryan Ginger.
D-Train says whitener, something to
good.
put on your teeth.
Yeah.
We do that too. It's
They
all,
would
that's-
call it coffee whitener.
Would you like some
I wouldn't-
whitener or whitener?
I wouldn't say whitener. I think I've heard the term coffee whitener.
One stains your teeth.
Yeah.
Well,
When
the
white
coffee
yeah.
stains your teeth.
Yeah, true.
Oh, here we go. Write a test, take a test. Yeah, we write tests here.
Yeah, we write tests.
That's British too. You take a test. Invigilate?
Invigilate?
No.
We proctor exams here too. I don't get that.
Tutorial?
Yes.
Recitation?
I don't know what a recitation is. A tutorial, like in university, we'd have tutorial times. Yeah.
Marking a test, grading a test. Yeah, we
I
mark
think you'd
tests
hear. I
here.
think you'd hear both
We
though.
would.
Grading.
No, not public school. Elementary, high school, middle school in Ontario. Public school?
Junior high school.
No.
Junior high school.
Because private
Degrassi Junior High, my friends.
private school is so rare here. There's no
Yeah.
distinction.
I
It's
don't-
just school.
There's Catholic and public though, because in
Yeah.
Ontario,
We just don't say public.
you have both the Catholic and public school board. They're both public schools.
They
There
do-
are legal reasons for why they both
Yeah.
exist in Canada. In fact, there's some provinces that basically join Canada under the requirement that Catholic schools be
That's Quebec.
publicly like Saskatchewan, I think.
Oh.
Catholic schools would be publicly funded, something like that. I don't, not a
Yeah,
historian,
I think so.
but there is something like that. So there are quite a few. There is sort of like a public Catholic school system in Canada. I'm not sure how much of the school is funded by public funds, but you often do hear public and Catholic
Only
schools.
in relation to Catholic or private.
Yeah,
You just
we'd
say
still call it
school.
elementary, junior high school.
Supply teacher, never ever heard of that before this list. Substitute, always a sub. Sub
See,
and substitute.
that might be more of an Ontario because supply teacher I think is more common, but we call them both. I don't remember
Supply?
them. A
Be
supply
like,
teacher.
that'd be somebody who goes to the closet
An
and
oversupply teacher.
gets some more supplies.
Yeah, the D-train. That's weird. Public Catholic schools. Yeah, and I'm not sure exactly how it works, but there is some public funding for them, and it is yeah, it's
College,
there is some reasoning there, so
There-
I'm not sure.
yeah, we don't call them community college.
Yeah,
We
you
call
go to university or college, and college would be what you call community college. So
Yes.
you don't if
We have universities.
University of Alberta, University of Toronto, University of
British Columbia.
British Columbia, or you go to a community college. So we do kind of divide them separately, which is interesting because
We don't have junior high. Well, in BC, we don't have junior highs. We have elementary and high school. We don't
No.
have enough population here to have junior highs.
no, they do have junior.
pretty rare.
They do have middle schools. I was chatting with someone the other day, and they
Well,
were
maybe they do now.
they do no, but it depends on the school district.
Yeah.
But I went to a junior high in Ontario.
Yeah, but you had more grades back then. You had grade 13.
Yeah,
We never had
but
that.
that has nothing to do with it. I
Well,
think.
there's more grades to pack in, so you
Yeah.
have to separate out the schools.
But there are places now that still have middle or junior
Mm.
high schools. It's very different school board to school board, I find. So
Zed. 100%. 100% Zed.
also known as separate schools. Separate schools.
Separate. Okay.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
Chesterfield? Nope. 1950s.
Yeah, no one calls it a Chesterfield.
couch.
It's a couch.
The bill. Oh boy, I always point this out when we go to restaurants.
Yeah.
Now, American asks for check. Now, why are you asking for something that you are writing out and signing your name to and putting an amount on? We also spell it differently. It's the
That's
bill.
true.
It's a bill of goods.
Yeah.
It's the thing that has all the amounts on
You've
it.
triggered James.
Why do you call it a check down there? It's so weird. You have something called checks.
Yeah, and no one uses them anymore.
Switch over to bill.
Yeah. James would like to. This is James's PSA on why you should
Yes.
start saying bill instead of check.
Yeah.
Chesterfield,
nonsensical.
Eaves Trough, yeah.
No, hardly anybody says
Oh,
it.
I
It's
would.
the gutter.
No, eaves trough. Gutter sometimes.
She's
Gutter
rep-
on the eaves. Eaves trough.
She's representing Eastern Canada.
I am, I suppose, a little bit.
Elastic band?
An elastic band.
Sure.
Yeah.
Rubber band? Sure. Both are fine.
Especially for your hair.
Girl Guides, Girl Scouts?
Yes.
That's just what they're literally called.
Yeah.
House coat? Yes. We call it a house coat in this house.
I call it a robe, but
Yeah. Fancy.
both come along.
Fetch me my robe. It's a house coat.
I think they both work. I used robe for many years. but-
Now, this is for a reason.
Yeah.
Hydro. It's
Yeah.
because in BC and Ontario and some other provinces,
Quebec as
it's
well, I think. Yeah.
literally supplied, our electricity is supplied by hydroelectric power.
Yeah.
It's water running through, turning something.
So our electrical company is called BC Hydro.
Yeah.
So you call it Hydro.
Yeah. So it's a nickname, but
And I think Ontario Hydro too. So
Yes.
I think that's a nickname. I don't know if other provinces call it Hydro if they're not supplied by hydroelectricity. Probably not.
the electric bill. We
Yeah.
call it the hydro bill.
The hydro bill.
Which is super strange for
but
other
it
people.
kind of makes sense in that context.
Serviette? Nope. In 1950s.
I love
Napkin.
Nostalgic's comment. I've been watching the stream long enough that I've been catching myself using Z in my thoughts. Yay! Woohoo!
Z P H. I'm infecting all of you with Z because it's the name of the show.
Yeah.
So ZPH.
Serviette? No, that's something old people would say.
Yes, I'm going
It's
to
right up there with Chesterfield.
Chesterfields and
Yeah.
serviettes.
The tap, yes.
Tap.
Faucet, yeah,
Faucet, yeah. Spigot, never.
yeah.
Washroom, well,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Now, in some places, there's the. We also call it the bathroom too.
Restroom.
In polite company, you call it the restroom.
If the room has a bath, it would be the bathroom. Like
Yes.
we have a bathroom in our home,
Because
but if
there's-
you're in a public space, you go to the washroom.
Because there's no bath in it.
There's no bath in it. That's very explicit. I don't know. So we wouldn't call it probably a bathroom. Like if you're in a mall, you would probably go to the washroom.
Yeah.
Or restroom. I mean, you do see restroom all over the place, too.
Nobody's resting in there. They better not be.
Zed, yeah. Chalcedony Mao's on our side.
Track pants? Never. It's always sweatpants. Or what would we call it?
Track pants?
Not track.
I think track pants is more common out east.
Okay.
Sweatpants, too. Yeah.
Sweatpants. I would call
Sweatpants,
it.
track pants.
Never runners.
Runners,
here.
no, that's probably out east as well. Runners is not.
Running shoes,
Running shoes.
but not runners.
Runners, sneakers.
Never
running
tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes, no, not so much.
Not playing tennis with them. What is a Muskoka chair?
It's the big wooden chairs that you have out on your deck by the lake.
Deck chair.
Yeah.
So
No,
this
they
is
call
backwards.
them Adirondack chairs in the States. They call them Muskoka chairs in Ontario. I've heard them called everything. They're just a big wooden chair, and they seem to take on the name of wherever they're situated. But Adirondack chairs are what they call it in New York. So, yes, the D-Train, yeah. But for some reason, they don't like to call them Adirondack chairs if you're in Ontario. They call them Muskoka because the Muskokas are where all the lakes are that people have their cottages, like the Adirondacks.
Does
So.
Canada tend
Yeah.
to write the letter with a bar across the middle? No. That's a personal thing.
Sometimes.
Like the Zs or the Sevens?
Sevens, I put a bar, but not
If
the
you want to be
Zs.
fancy.
Oh, Chelsea, only the same people that put a bar through their... I only put a bar through my 7 when I feel like the 7's going to get mistaken for a 1.
Yeah.
Then I'll put a bar through it. But no, I don't see the bar through the Z.
Postal code, it's literally called the postal code.
It is, yeah.
Zip code in the U.S., it's literally called the zip code.
They're two different things, and in a way, it makes it distinctive. That's a Canadian
We have
postal
letters
code
in ours.
versus-
You have only numbers.
Yes.
And you've extended yours
Yeah.
even more. 5 and 4, I think now. It used to be just 5. Now they needed 4, but you can still use 5.
Yeah.
We have letters, so there's a possibility of 26 times 10 times 26 times 10 times 26 times 10.
There you go. What is
Things
this?
only found in Canada. Beaver tail, yummy. Poutine,
Delicious.
yummy.
Also yummy.
Ketchup chips.
Delicious.
Yummy. Vinegar on fries,
Yes.
yummy. Butter tarts,
Well,
yummy.
also in England, malt vinegar on fries.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of stuff is Britishisms.
There are
coming
some
over.
Britishisms, yeah, for sure.
Yummy.
Yeah, tortilla, also yummy.
So dry.
Oh, they're so good. I love tortillas.
Milk in a bag, super
tortilla
gross.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Milk in a bag only in certain provinces. Ontario, I grew up with them.
It went away quite a bit.
Did you have them in BC?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah.
In the 70s, 80s.
What was the reasoning behind it? We watched something about that.
You can store them easier?
No,
Less waste?
it was something to do with. Was it to do with the metric instead
Oh,
of them
maybe.
being in gallon jugs? They had them like in liters. I can't remember.
Something.
There was some reason for why they switched to that, but
Smarties.
yeah, Smarties are yummy. Smarties.
You guys call them
I don't know what they call them.
nothing. You don't have them.
Yeah.
Your Smarties in the U.S. are Rockets here. It's the chalky things, which
Yeah.
are also yummy.
Smarties are more like chocolate M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They taste very different.
Crispy
though.
Crunch, if you've never had one, you have to come to Canada and,
They're very
and
yummy.
buy a Crispy
What's
Crunch.
even yummier is coffee
Oh,
crisp.
sorry, I meant Coffee Crisp.
This is the thing.
Coffee Crisp is the thing.
I haven't had this in at least 25 years.
Yes.
It's so sad.
Yeah, there's no vegan version
No
of it.
vegan version of coffee crisp. It is delicious.
It's
oh
like-
my god, wafers covered in chocolate that kind of get a hint
Think
of coffee.
of like a coffee flavored arrow with the bubbles in it. I don't think they get arrows actually. Oh my god, do you guys get arrows?
It's not Arrow. It's not
No,
Arrow.
no. There's bubbly coffee chocolate in between wafers covered in milk chocolate. It's
delicious.
coffee and chocolate. It's not super strong. It's quite mild tasting, but they're
What is
delicious.
this nonsense? That's not a chocolate bar. Oh, it is a chocolate bar. I was
Caramel.
I was thinking of the caramel.
Oh, you mean-
solid Macintosh
Oh yeah, those that destroy your teeth.
destroy your teeth
Yeah.
things.
The D-Train all dressed chips. Yes, those are good.
They're a bit much for me.
Yeah.
It's like all the flavors combined together.
it's a
too
weird.
much.
It tastes like barbecue sauce,
And then
but
more.
not barbecue chips, and it's very hard to explain.
It's so.
They have a very
strong.
barbecue sauce. Like if you were to take a yeah, I
If you
don't know.
think if you think ketchup chips are gross, they're not. They are so delicious.
They are.
You're thinking ketchup? Oh no! You have to try them at least once.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
They're good.
they're not like ketchup.
We like so this is the conclusion I've come to is Canadians love things that are vinegary.
Yes.
They like vinegar on their fries. Ketchup chips actually they have more of a vinegary taste.
Yep.
So that's why they're not really like ketchup.
Yeah,
they're almost like ketchup and vinegary.
So if you like salt
Same
and
with all
vinegar,
dressed salt and vinegar chips are very popular here.
yes.
Everything with vinegar on it.
Shreddies, yep, they're fine.
Cereal.
They're a cereal. I know. 5-pin bowling, yep, it's great for kids and drunks.
There you go.
It's a small ball, great for kids.
Yes,
It's
old
just
Dutch
tiny.
potato chips. Yep.
Yep. A Mountie, yep, that's their name. I guess they're Royal
Mounties.
Canadian Mounted Police.
Yes.
They're mounted on horses.
Well, not really anymore.
No.
But
Some are.
traditionally they were mounted
For
on
fan-
horses.
When it's fancy time.
When it's fancy time.
And they get in their red
Fancy
surge.
time. In their red
Fancy
surge. Yeah.
Toonie, yep, that nickname, it came from a loonie, from the dollar first that came out, and then a $2 coin came out, so it's called Toonie.
I still remember when they had the debate in the media, what are we going to call it? And people were like, well, we have a loony, call it a toonie. and it stuck.
It's such a great...
They do have bears. They have polar bears on them. And they're in
they're
two
awesome.
tones. I like the toonies, actually.
they're
they're
great.
pretty awesome.
Toque, we do call it a toque.
Yeah.
It's a woolen cap. Put on your head. Media that is popular in Canada but not in the US. Don't know David Wilcox. I'm not into folk music.
No.
Tragically Hip.
Yes.
There you go.
I mean, people know Bare Naked Ladies. So
They know. They're multinational.
Yeah.
McLean and McLean.
No idea.
That's... How old is this list?
Yeah, it's very old. You can tell by the
Oh, the Canadian accent.
Dollary McDollar face. Yeah, exactly.
Can be most easily heard in the following words, and it's not as much in Western Canada. It becomes more and more pronounced as soon as you hit the prairies.
Yeah, I think
And-
so.
But West Coast, we're more like the West Coast of the U.S.
Yeah.
But here are the words you'll hear it in, and you will know they're Canadian if you listen to these words when they say it.
Yeah.
Out, about, I'm even doing it. House, others with ow. For example, Canadian pronunciation of the word out is like E in pet, followed
Out.
by oot. About.
About? No. A boot?
Sounding more like
About.
E-oo. Somebody
E-out.
said it's more like a boat.
Yeah.
Boat rather than boot.
Yeah.
About. But it's very
And
subtle.
now I'm thinking about it. It's really hard to say.
Yeah, it's very subtle in Western Canada. Eastern is more pronounced.
Chelsea Meow is taking issue with the second comment.
James, you have a little bit of oh in your about. A tiny bit.
Tiny. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
it's
this hour is
pronounced.
22 minutes. You want to hear some abouts? You watch
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That's Eastern.
Eastern, yeah.
That's the Atlantic provinces.
About.
Trademark A. Yeah. Canadian spellings. Yeah, we like our U's. It's just British.
Yeah.
You are the guys who got rid of the U's.
Yeah.
We're not the odd ones out. You're
yeah.
the odd ones
the
out.
QU for Czech, and then RE instead of ER for a lot of words. Yeah. Yep.
Metric system. We already
Yeah.
talked about that. We use the normal Celsius. It makes sense.
I honestly, Fahrenheit is still, I still
nonsense.
don't understand. Celsius makes so much more sense to me, but I think it's just
Fahrenheit-
the zero being freezing. You want to know when it's going to snow? When it goes below zero. It's just such a clear point
Zero
in my mind.
is freezing at the water level,
Yeah.
at ocean level.
Room
at
temperature is
room-
20 to
Wow.
25, but
100 is boiling. 0 is freezing.
Yeah.
You know what 0 in Fahrenheit is? You know what that represents? It represents salt, a mixture of brine water.
freezing?
A certain mixture of brine water is 0 when it freezes.
When it freezes, yeah, that's
Nonsense.
No.
And 100 is the normal temperature of a human. But it's not. It was
No.
disproven and they kept it anyway. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of nonsense.
James has been triggered yet again.
Yeah.
It's this and the check-in bill.
Yeah. Check and bill.
Check-in bill. Ah.
Celsius makes so much more sense.
Yeah. I will agree
Although
with you
Fahrenheit has one advantage.
Yeah.
It has more granularity.
there. Yeah, it does. I'm right. Yeah.
Yeah, 0 is cold out. 50 is dead. You're gonna die at 50 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
You can live, but you won't live long.
No.
Other difference in prices. Who cares? CDs. Oh, this list is old. Oh, drinking age. That's a fun thing. When I went to university in Calgary, I could drink because I was 18. Or I couldn't drink when I went to Calgary because I was 17. Turned 18, could drink. Moved back here, couldn't drink again.
Yeah.
Then turned 19, could drink again.
Yeah.
So I went boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I didn't drink then, anyway. So.
Well, and I've told this story in Ontario. The drinking age is 19, and Quebec it's 18. So everyone in Ottawa, when they turn 18, if they want to go out for a drink, they just cross over the border into Quebec, and they all go to Hull. And then there's a strip of bars in Hull, and all they do is cater to 18-year-olds. And I'm not joking. That is exactly why they're there. And then when they turn 19, they never go back. So,
and in southern BC, along the west coast border.
Oh, I bet.
There was, or still is, a bunch of bars right over the border, like just past the border in BC. No. Why would they come to BC? To Blaine. They come over the border.
No.
People from the U.S.
Across from Blaine, I mean. In that little... Blaine. Yeah.
People from the U.S.
Just pop over.
When they're 19.
Yeah, for a couple years.
I could drink.
Yeah.
I don't know what the law is in Washington, being drunk. Are you allowed to be drunk in the U.S.? Or as long as you're not drinking, you're fine. I think it might be. It's usually like that. It's like, oh, well, you did drink, but we didn't catch you drinking.
I guess so.
As long as you're not being a nuisance.
The D Train. Everyone drinks in Nova Scotia. I think that the drinking age just refers to who goes to the outlet to buy the beer. Well, that happens everywhere too.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was the thing in Michigan too. Lots of 19-year-olds cross the border to drink in Windsor. Yeah, but it's just funny, and like it was a thing when we were 18, and because I had a grade 13. Yeah. You know, in your last year of high school, everyone was 18 and everyone was going to Quebec every weekend to go out dancing and drinking. So
soda pop is made with corn syrup in the U.S. and sugar in Canada. I don't know if that's true anymore, but you guys grow a lot of corn down there, and you like to put it to use.
A lot of corn syrup, yeah.
It's been said that Canadians are simply disarmed Americans with health care. We have a lot of guns here,
We have a lot of guns. I don't think that's entirely true.
It's just more regulated.
The disarmament is not necessarily true.
There's a lot of guns here.
Yeah. But there's a lot more restrictions on who can have them and what kinds of guns you can have, which I think Americans...
How to transport them, how to buy them, be licensed, but there's still tons of guns. Yeah. Some of these Canadians are British origin. Yeah. Lost a lot of them all. Who cares about football? Canadian inventions, skidoos, jet skis, Velcro, zipper, insulin, penicillin, Zambonis, the telephone. That's hotly debated.
That is hotly debated.
Sure, everybody says they invented the light bulb and the telephone.
Yeah, it's true.
Shortwave radios, Robertson screws.
There you go.
Which are okay screws. They're all kind of terrible in their own way.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible list. It's not a great list.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Hawaiian pizza, says the D Train, which is a crime actionable by the Hague. Depends. If you're Italian, yes. I've heard they're very offended by that.
It's okay.
You got more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bud. Yeah, buddy is pretty common.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey,
bud.
buddy.
Oh, it's so...
Look, buddy.
It's so rural.
It does feel...
The slang is so rural.
It does feel a little rural. But you do hear buddy a lot.
You do.
Yeah.
Hey, bud. Double.
Well, that's a Timsism, I think, yeah.
Tim Horns, yeah. Timmy, Tim, Timbits. We talked about that. Hang-a-Larry. Never in my life I've ever heard anyone called Hang-a-Larry, Hang-a-Roger. No. Do a Yui.
Do a Yui, that I've heard.
Do a U-turn.
Do a Yui.
Also, I don't know if this is going to be on the list. What is everybody's word in the chat for somebody who goes into a parking lot, usually in the snow, and it goes around in circles?
Oh, yeah.
What do you guys call it? And we'll go back to that as soon as I get a couple in here.
Yeah.
Mickey, we did that. 2-4, we did that. Darts. Dart is cigarette. Oh, my God. Ads. Get out of here. Doing a donut. Yep, it's donuts here.
Yeah, we do donuts.
But there's like, somebody called it a cookie once, and I was like, are you insane? It doesn't look like a cookie. It looks like a circle, not a full filled-in thing. It's a donut with a circle in the middle.
Extra points if you've ever done one.
I've never heard anybody refer to a cigarette as a dart.
Clearly a biscuit, says Kevin.
It's definitely a biscuit. Chesterfield, super old. Toque, yes. Bunny hug, that's the prairies.
Yeah.
And I've never heard anybody call it that.
Except for people from Saskatchewan. La
Nice.
Vuelta del Perro. Vitoko, I need a translation. La
Yeah,
Vuelta.
what does that literally
Perro
translate?
is dog, right?
Yeah.
La Vuelta del Perro. I'm saying that
Vuelta.
probably terribly, but
Nice it. Here we go. Toronto. What is this?
nice.
To
Nice.
tell someone to quiet or stop talking. Nice it?
Nice it. I don't live in Toronto anymore, so.
Okay. The Rock. The Rock is a nickname for the island.
Oh, Newfoundland. Yes, the Rock.
Okay. Yeah, that
On the
is
Rock.
true, but nobody out here ever refers to that unless they're Newfie. The T dot, the 6.
Yeah, thank you, Drake.
Sure.
416.
The Peg, Winnipeg.
Yeah,
Nobody
the Peg.
Nobody talks about Winnipeg.
Yeah,
So
Cowtown.
Calgary, yes.
Yes.
Calgary, Cowtown, sure. Yes, bye. It's Newfie.
Very.
That's a Newfie. Newfieism. Convenience store, the Depanneur.
Depanneur. Go to the Dep.
That's not a thing in Western Canada.
But in Quebec, yes. The convenience store, yeah.
Yeah.
You call it convenience
Corner
store.
store here.
I would have called it
Even
a
if they're not on a corner.
I would have called it a convenience store or by its name, which Max 7-Eleven, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Reach. It means going to a place
Dogs
or event.
trying to catch their own tail.
Oh, that's a great name.
Oh, that's
That works.
awesome. Yeah, I like that.
Image source. Canada. It's somewhere in Canada. Keener.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brown noser.
Brown
suck up, try
noser.
hard.
Yeah, Keener.
Keener. What a Keener.
What a Keener.
Looney and Tooney. We went over that. $20. Don't you guys in the U.S.
$5,
call it that?
$10.
$10.
Yeah, yeah.
You call it bills, dollars, bucks. We definitely call it bucks. $20.
$20.
Can I borrow $5?
What? That's $20? I don't think so.
Beauty, eh?
Yeah, everyone calls dollars bucks. It's
so
beauty.
rural.
Butte.
So
That's a
80s.
butte. What a butte.
If you want to hear all this old slang, watch Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah,
Do you guys
yeah.
know them?
Yeah.
I think it was fairly somewhat big in the U.S. because they are
Yeah.
they're like it's Rick Moranis.
I
and-
cannot. Okay, can I just pause for a second on all this?
Sure.
I am so excited for Rick Moranis being in Spaceballs 2.
Mm-hmm.
I loved Rick Moranis. I watched all his movies when I was a kid. I think he's hilarious.
He is.
And he dropped out of acting for such a long time.
Yeah.
I desperately hope it can be silly. I don't mind it being really silly. It's going to be a silly movie. I just hope
definitely
it's
gonna be
good.
silly.
And I hope he's good in it because I really liked Rick Moranis.
As long as it's nobody that's involved in History of the World Part 2. Because that was also the same writer-director as the original Spaceballs. His name is escaping me right now.
Okay.
And there was a new version of History of the World. They did a part 1 back then and then did part 2. And it was trash. It was terrible. It wasn't funny at all.
Strange Brew.
Strange Brew.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
A sequel to Spaceballs is certainly not on my bingo card yet.
Mel Brooks.
He and Dave Thomas did some Bob and Doug Lives in Toronto.
Oh,
Whoa, really?
Oh,
Wow.
that's so good.
I hope you went.
He did it with Dave Thomas a few years ago.
That's pretty rare. Jesus, Murphy. That's very Atlantic.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Canuck, we did that. Washroom, we did that. Hoser. Old.
GTA.
Greater Toronto area.
Yeah.
That's just abbreviation. Bear. There's bear people at the... No. Kerfuffle!
Yay!
ODR. Outdoor rink. That's Eastern.
Yeah.
Chirping. Chirp is insult. That's a hockey thing.
Chirping. Yeah. No, I know that. Yeah.
Giver.
Gotta give
Rural 80s words.
I've only ever said that when I'm trying to make fun of myself or someone else. Giver.
Making fun
Freezies, yes.
Freezies.
You call them Otter Pups, which
Otter Pups.
I find very strange, but I'm assuming that's the brand. But
I
we
think
call
it
them
is.
Freezies.
I think it's a brand.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's frozen.
And
it's
Freezies
freeze.
are also a
It's a
brand. I
brand.
think they're called, yeah.
Known as ice block to the Aussies. That makes sense. But
Yeah.
Otter Pop doesn't. As a general word, Otter Pop doesn't make sense.
Well, it doesn't invoke
James
what
is
it
outwardly
is.
dismissing slang he's never heard of before. Well, I don't know what to
Yeah.
say about it. It's
Yeah.
nothing.
It's not a Canadianism to him because
Yes.
he grew up on this side of the country.
Yeah, as far as
I have
went
more
was-
relationship with some of these words because I grew up.
I grew up in
so,
a little bit in Calgary,
or
mostly here.
further east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 hole. Scored through the 5 hole. Score between the
Goalie's legs. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Again.
Puck.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Yeah.
What? They're defining a hockey item that everyone knows. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Hat tricks.
Yeah.
Super well known.
Yeah.
Three goals in a game, or maybe not well known. Snowbirds. You may not know this. Yes, it's people who go down to the U.S. to the warm weather or somewhere.
Usually Florida.
And then they come back in the
Yeah.
summertime.
They go in the winter and come back in the summer.
Usually people who have more money than they know what to do with.
They're just retirees.
Because they're either own a house down there or they're renting it for months.
I think
while having a house here.
A lot of the time they just have like a timeshare and they rent and they own a house in Canada and they're in Canada like
spring to fall.
8 months of the year and they spend 4 months somewhere hot. So
it's not as a big deal in BC because it doesn't really get that cold. Well, Vancouver, it doesn't really get that cold.
Yeah.
Beavertail, yummy yummies. It's dough, deep fried dough. How can you go wrong?
Yeah.
Vancouver.
Yes. Welcome to Vancouver.
Yep. Or Van City.
Van City.
No Fun City.
Yeah.
All those nicknames.
Yeah.
All true and all real. It's not as much rain as other places, but people make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
Come from far away.
Come from away. Newfies.
That's a Newfie
People
thing.
from, yeah. I mean, they did a whole musical about it, so there you go.
Bird course.
Yeah, I have heard that term. A bird course.
A lighter course load. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done that on
You take
purpose.
an easy class is a bird course.
Especially if there's like 1 or 2 really hard classes and you just like, I'm going to die if I take full load.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird that we still remember that. Yeah.
Bloody Caesar.
A Bloody Mary. No, it's just a Caesar.
Yeah,
Bloody
not
Caesar.
Bloody Caesar.
No,
Who
where
made
does
this
the bloody
list?
come from?
I don't know.
Clamato rather than tomato juice. Yeah.
Clam juice. I hate it, and I'm sure everybody else out there that has
D-Train, we call them guts? A gut class? I've never heard that term before. That
Wow.
must be kind of regional. A bird course. Well, there was another term we used too. But anyway, yeah.
Buck, stag, and doe.
No.
Bachelor and bachelorette.
Bachelor and bachelorette are more common.
Stag and hen, that's British.
Yeah.
Stag do.
Bachelor and bachelorette is
Yeah.
usually what we hear.
Yeah.
But I think that might be more center of the country, the buck and stag
I think
and doe.
so.
Yeah.
Eager beaver, that's old.
Oh, what an eager beaver. I mean, you do hear it. It's
Yeah.
not that common anymore. Screech.
Type of rum.
Yeah.
Popular in Newfoundland. I have heard of that term.
Yeah. It's basically moonshine.
Screechin' ceremony.
It's basically moonshine.
Yeah.
It's their version of moonshine.
Toboggan? Yep, a wooden sleigh.
Bloody Caesar would make an awful salad. Yes, it would.
Adirondack, we did that. Trash pandas. Oh, little waddly trash pandas.
Oh, they're so cute.
I think that's pretty common now.
The trash panda?
Because of the internet, because it's such a
Well,
cute
also
name.
because of Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they called...
Did they say that?
Yeah, I think you called him a
okay.
trash panda at one point. But that is
So
very...
cute.
Well, there you go.
There you go. A little bit of Canadianisms on Canada Day.
We need to do a little bit of Canadianism. Yeah.
Yep.
Share the Canadian culture.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else to say about Canada? No. What's the birthday today? How many years?
How long have we been Canada for?
Yeah.
Before we took the land?
Yeah. What is 1867?
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
So 2025 minus 1867, 158. Not very exciting. Next year in the U.S., 250 years.
really.
So that's a big one.
That is a big one.
That's a big one down
I'm
there.
expecting a lot of flags, a
so
lot
many
of fireworks. We'll probably hear them
We'll hear from here.
We'll
across
hear
the-
them from here, from across the border, probably. Yeah.
I'm amused to find you streaming days this week are both Canada Day and Independence
That's
Day.
true. I didn't think of it.
Yeah, once in a while it falls on those 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will have the worst celebration ever. Aw.
Oh.
Still try to have fun.
Yep. Make it your celebration,
that's
then
right.
it doesn't matter what other
Celebrate
people do.
the things that you
Yeah.
are happy about.
What you're happy about. Or join our stream and we'll just
Yeah.
have some fun.
We'll do
One or
something
the
else.
other.
So, coming up, maybe Tiger Helio is pushed back for retail. It's coming in August instead of July. I don't know if we're going to be pushing back this interview. I've reached out to see if it is. Most likely, I would say it is, but maybe not. We'll see. Coming up in August. Atari Age Day.
Ooh,
2025.
August.
Yes.
I thought we were supposed to do that a long time ago.
Yes. But
Keeps getting pushed.
all the I just got an email the other day, so everybody else got this email. It's all public knowledge.
Yeah.
That Al is finishing up in the next 3 weeks all the rest of all the shipments. So that means all the stuff from PRG last year will be going into the store, I'm guessing.
Oh, nice.
So all those boxes of games I'll finally be able to unbox and talk to the developers about those games. I mean, I talked to some of them at PRG last year.
Yep.
But yeah, not Canada Day, that's today. Atari Age Day.
Yes.
And it's going to be split into 2 days because there's so many games there. I don't know if it's going to be 2 weekends. That might be the case. Because I don't know if I can do 2 10-hour days in a row or even 2 8-hour days. It's a lot. So it might be 2 weekends to accommodate like
Everything?
all the developers.
Wow.
Some might be available on
That works out well.
Who Programmed Tiger Heli. It is Bruno Stu,
Nice.
who... Oh, you guys don't see that. There you go. Let me see what else he developed.
Now, with that attitude, you can't, says the D-Train. No, 2 weekends sounds
Exactly.
good. That sounds... Spread... And then you cover all the people who might not be able to make one weekend or the other. So,
Yeah.
Ooh. August is threading the needle between the last chance orders and this year's PRG.
I know.
100%.
Then there's a whole bunch more coming out. How about that? So Bruno Stu did... Where are we? Come on. Why is it not showing up in this list? It's supposed to be on this list. Example. Oh, he did Happy Bird. And an example shmup. Like, that's it. I was beta tester on Tiger Heli. I can confirm it is mind-blowingly good. It's on the 7800. Oh, he also did Election Breakout on the 7800, which is a breakout game, which was pretty well done as well. But I mean, the step up from these games to Tiger Heli is that much.
Wow.
It's enormous how good it is. It's so good. Yeah, it is threading the needle. And there's a whole bunch of other interviews. The Spiders Arcade retail unboxing is going to be in August as well, early August. Hey, stop it. Interview with Chris Walton about some game. I don't know what game
Some
it
random
is.
game.
It's to be announced. And then to be announced, exclusive world premiere from Carlos Centeno, Raymond C. That's going to be a fun one. I was beta tester on that. I'll just beta tester on lots of stuff. And a whole bunch of other things that aren't really there. Do we know if Tiger Heli is 7800 basic or pure assembly? That's a good question for me to ask him. I don't know. I can't, like, if it's basic, he's done a good job hiding it. I don't know. 7800 basic can do wonders. Like almost everything is done in 7800 basic. I think one of the only people who uses pure assembly for 7800 is Bob DeCrescenzo. I think he's one of the very few people
Who
does
loves
pure assembly
assembly.
on 7800. I think almost everything else is done 7800 basic because it's just, I guess it's really good language, very well honed. I think that's about it for now. It's really hot in here. It's 27 degrees.
It is warm.
About the same outside.
Yeah.
You can convert that to freedom units
Yeah.
on your own. And we're still in sync, and the game was in sync the
Yes.
whole time. It's still holding after three sessions. I'm very happy about that.
I am happy too. I think you've
Fixed it.
fixed it.
And look at this beautiful display I have here.
Yes. Yeah. And the cats, they're melted completely. You can only see really the one Sid over here. And then Atari is kind of over on the other side. Oh, melted. It's
a melty
warm.
cat.
Prow 7, no. Unfortunately, in the Pacific Northwest, we don't get a lot of hot days. We don't have AC. We have a little portable one that we put on when it gets
really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Right now, it was around, it felt like 25, 26 today. So it's
Yeah,
a little
it was
warm
about
with all the
26.
lights in here, but it'll cool down at night, so it's not too bad. But yeah, they are liquid. Oh, you got him. Oh.
So cute.
Atari. He doesn't look like he's alive. Are you okay over there?
He's breathing.
Yeah, he is breathing. Good.
He's a cat rug.
Oh, look at these babies.
His
Yeah,
head is a
it's
little
warm.
hidden. Yeah, working with
Liquid Cats. Yes, the Nickelodeon show.
Or a good video game.
No.
That's a good name for a video game. Liquid Cats. There are ear twitches.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, okay.
Woof. Woof, they're okay.
There.
Have any Atari games been produced in Canada besides yours, of course? There must be a couple of Canadian developers
Like
around.
for 2600?
I don't know.
There's a lot of streamers from Canada.
There are quite a few streamers.
Have I ever shipped an award to Canada? I think I have.
Well, the guy who...
I think there's somebody in Atlantic Canada.
No, the guy who did, what is it? One of the software.
The software. The game. What platform?
No. For emulation.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to dox anyone, but don't say anybody's name.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Oh, I think it's known. He's in Canada. It's Stella.
Stella, sorry. Yeah.
The lead, the organizer for Stella.
Yeah.
His name escapes me.
I'm not going to say where.
I think his name's James, actually.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep,
Something
I do
like that.
remember that.
Yeah. He's in Canada.
We need to get some
Steve-
crazy Canadians
Stephen A.
working on 2,600 games.
Maybe his name's Stephen then. I can't remember.
James, haven't you made a game?
Yes, I have. I've made a game.
And he's working on another one right now.
Game
How's
number
it coming?
2. I haven't worked on it in the past couple days. I'm now working on my V delay for my 2 things I'm putting on the screen.
He doesn't want to give much away, but
No.
he has been actively working on it.
Yeah,
So.
the player character, I just, the V delay is not quite right yet. The placement, that means it, because it's a 2-line kernel, you can either draw it on the line it's drawn on, or you can say delay by a line, so that means you can move it up or down. The location was known, but I will not reveal it.
Yeah, I think the location is known, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure. So you have to be careful, but yeah.
Yeah, it's going around really, really well. Once I figure out the V delay, just collisions. Everything else is really easy. It's not screen stuff.
Yeah.
It's more just code and making sure I can fit it in. And right now I have tons and tons of room because it's a simple game.
Yeah. Nice.
It'll definitely be under 4K unless I want to put in a menu that I can't squeeze in under 4K. But I might just put the menu like in one line at the top or something rather than a full screen menu. But yeah, it's coming along really well. I don't want to make any promises.
No, you shouldn't make promises,
no.
but it's nice to see how it's evolving.
And
so,
I'm already looking forward to my 3rd game, which will not be a port because I don't want to keep making ports. I want to make an original game next one.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a lot of randomization so that it's playable over and over again. That one will be a lot more open because it's my own game.
Yeah.
And it's not like taking somebody else's. It'll be absolutely from scratch. Don't skimp. Don't skimp on what?
Details.
Details, yeah. So as soon as I get it playable with a score, then I will do it on the show. Doesn't have to have a fancy menu or anything. Just as long as it's playable, you can have score, and there's levels. And I've already got the levels implemented. I just have to go, oh, now he's collected 5 points. Go up a level. 6 points. Go up a level. Yeah, but it's looking really nice, and it's not playing at all, but it's moving around really nice. You've seen it. Mm-hmm. Yep. It's visually interesting, I'd say.
It is. I think it'll be a good game. It's kind of a simple concept, which I think is really good for game development because...
Yeah. My first game was one-dimensional. It's Pac-Man on one line.
Yeah.
This one is two-dimensional.
Yeah.
We're not
more complex, but also not too complicated.
No,
so
very simple.
Yeah.
Very simple.
It'll be fun. And
Yeah.
we will have to debut it on ZeroPage Homebrew. So
Oh,
there you go.
definitely. Do my own world premiere.
Yeah, woohoo.
Next one will be 3D.
Yeah, woo, get another dimension in there.
Technically, they're all 3D because
Yeah.
there's time involved.
Yeah.
But just not the third dimension you think of. You can do 3D games on the
Oh,
2600.
you can, yeah.
There's lots of space games where you can like move
where
up,
there's
down,
dimensions.
forward, back.
Oh, pseudographics, have a good night.
Oh, we're done.
So late. You're up
yeah.
so late.
Oh my God, why? Why? Hopefully you don't work or anything tomorrow.
Yep.
So we're out of here till what day is it? I'm all screwed up because it's the holiday. It's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yes, it is.
So we're out of here till
goodness.
Friday. Darcy's here this week, I think.
Yep.
For the
On
4th
Friday.
of July.
Yeah.
It means nothing to us, but it does to you.
Yep.
So goodbye to Vitoko, D-Train, Pseudographics, Gamma Dev, Charlestoni Mao, Vitoko, Nostalgic, Prow 7, Dan AVC, Rendered Ghost, I think I said your name already. Who else? Oh, that's it. Same people talking a lot. So thanks for hanging in. If you're still watching, I can't believe it because we've just been talking about Canada for a while. Yeah, have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you on Friday.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye. Happy Canada Day.
Happy Canada Day.
Bye.